Yay! Very short waves.
Welcome to Revenge of the Gith, episode 17 of season 1. Couple of things. Our good friend Ember will be late today, but he is on his way. And unfortunately, Adam will no longer be joining us for the rest of the season. Thus, real life and management and all of that stuff. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes these days. But yeah, with that, I'm going to hand it over to our Dungeon Master to introduce himself and all that other good stuff. So, take it away, Robert.
That's me. I'm Robert the GM. Today I'll be your GM. It's crazy how that works. Welcome to episode. It's 13, by the way.
It's 13?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I cannot count. You guys, I've been up for a long time.
Hey, listen. This is why I'm a game master, because I can count. It's okay. That's my one skill set. So welcome to the game where I can count. This should be a lot of fun. We have a good time. The party totally did not mess anything up last session, so it'll be a good time.
Thank you. I don't know why I was thinking. We're not going to talk about where my brain's at right now. It's just not doing. Yeah. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate your face. All right. Next we have, who's first? Obadiah.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm me, and also when I'm not me like today, I am Hong Huzi, a half drow. Wait, that's not the warden. There we go. That's the name of the class. Yes. I'm having a great day. Now I've started Revolution, and now all I gotta do is get straight to the next step of Revolution, and that's the looting. All the looting.
The pillaging?
Yes.
I am walking out with all of these couches.
The important part of every revolution. The looting.
Yay. Okay. Thank you so much, Obadiah. Next we have Ash.
Hi, I'm Ash. Also, I'm playing Luminos D Starcaller, a Paladin Knight Extraordinaire, and I'm slowly getting drunk in a corner as everything unwinds in this scenario.
The unfortunately lawful good boy.
Lawful neutral.
No, I'm neutral. I'm pure neutral.
Oh, good.
That's impossible. You're a paladin. All paladins are good. It's in the rules.
It's in the rules.
No, it's not. Especially not if you're my type of paladin.
It's true.
That's outrageous.
Excellent. Awesome. And of course, returning, we have Omega.
Yes, I'm Omega. I'm playing Aira, very poor investigative reporter.
Who's stirring
Wait,
shit.
is that really his backstory?
No, but it is now.
Never knew that about him. Okay.
I understand now. I get it. He can't find the story, so he's making one. So that's why he made all this shit up.
That explains so much, and yet so little.
Awesome. Thank you. And then joining us later in about 25 to 20-ish minutes will be Ember, who is playing Alexander Bogmar, who is an Azlamar Valley Warlock. Who is
proof that you don't have to be good to be
good. And he will be joining us later, just traffic essentially. And hi guys, my name. I got everybody right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Val, and I am playing your other half drow wizard, who is currently having, as they call it on TV tropes, a breaking the cutie moment, and has possibly lost her mind. So at least for this moment, so she's just gotta throw some firebolts at people, and I think she'll be okay. With that, I have T from Husbando. Thank you, Husbando. And it's time to get started. Robert, take us away.
Yeah, all right. We are back in the city of Malja, the city constantly almost besieged or under watch from the Gith Yankee after their invasion a year and a half ago. And before we come back to the characters, we're going to do quick little, hey, audience, Yumi, we're gonna go on a little trip. We're gonna go back to the wizard mansion that the party explored all those sessions ago. And there was this trap laid by the wizard that when someone fell in, it would create some sort of ooze duplicate to ward them away. And the party, it malfunctioned a bit, created a bit too huggy of a clone. And then the party destroyed what that trap was protecting. Two strange, warped clones of George Bogmar. And once those two strange magical substances mixed, we saw this strange pseudopod leave the pit. And then the party never went back in that room. So we see now what came out of that pit. This small dog-sized ooze where it's this kind of strange mixture of the greenish ooze that Kiki came from and this dark brown red substanced ooze. And moving it forward, it's like these faceless heads just kind of push, and that's how this thing moves. Like a couple dozen of these formless heads, and it kind of pushes itself without purpose. Just hungry for someone. Not something, but someone, until it finds its way out of the mansion and stumbles upon some farm we see. And we can hear this farmer scream, and then it cuts. And then we come back and we can see the sewers of Malja with this ooze bigger now. More faceless, formless heads twisting and roiling within its form. We can see it's learned new things. We see it create this small little tendril of itself up through the grate of the sewer, and out of this little tendril becomes a fully realized simulacrum of a small child. And this child, please help me! My friend is down in the sewers! And multiple people fall into this trap. But it's not enough. It gains these memories, these people that it can recreate. It can create people it hasn't even encountered sometimes, but it's not enough. And so it goes to where more people are. It heads towards the upper district, and yet it's still not enough until it finds this bastion full of people and finds sleeping in his bed Duke Geraldo Guildfeather. Eats every memory out of his skull, and without missing a beat, replaces him. It has its subjects bring more guards to the castle. It begins treatising with the Gith Yankee, and it creates itself a perfect little nook at the ceiling of the throne chamber where its small tendril can go around to the throne unnoticed. And now, we're gonna go to, and we also see it order soap to be made en masse to cover up the sulfurous, acrid smell that follows it everywhere. So, Aira, you are in a soap factory inside this castle. You've just gone through like the documents of this like factory owner. You see that this was a very quick turnaround. Like apparently the Duke was just like, I just needed to smell like soap at all times, and that they just made this happen. You think you have like a few seconds before people just start streaming in. What are you doing? There's like most of the different workers around the factory have just scattered, or one of them is just like staring, not sure what to do because they just saw their boss get murdered.
I'd say make a speedy getaway, but I feel as though my getaway routes are less than ideal.
Well, so you know there's the way back the way you came, and then there's the way both the guards went. But, you know, the world is your oyster. This is D&D.
Okay, I'm gonna head back the way I came and try to find the rest of my party.
Sounds good. Why don't you make me a perception check?
Yes, I can do that.
Nice. Yeah. You know, there was a chance that you wouldn't be able to follow them because, you know, you haven't been where they have. But also, they kind of left a trail of destruction. So you go back through that little hallway where there's the soap factory uniforms. You go into the kitchen where you see the wife of the Duke profusely apologizing to the waitstaff, seemingly for no real reason. She's like, I'm so sorry for whatever I may have done. Truly, you must know, I have nothing but the utmost respect for those in the service profession. Our castle would fall apart without you, I swear. I mean, truly, I cannot possibly. And it's just like, and the waitstaff
I have
seems.
a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
No, I'm asking this to the
Oh, yeah.
the wife of the Duke. Like, I have a question.
Yes.
2 questions. Why are
Okay.
you apologizing?
Oh.
What's happening? And what's up
Um,
with all the soap?
Oh, well,
Sorry,
you
those
see,
3 questions.
understood now, of course. Well, my fine feather friend, as for the reason I'm apologizing to my wonderful and amazing wait staff, but thank you again, of course, is, well, apparently some of them have become discontented enough to point weapons at me, and that is, quite concerning, and I do believe that it has gone a bridge too far if I've neglected my staff so much. My apologies again, the most gracious, and humble of apologies. And what was the other questions? I'm sorry, that one seemed the most important to me.
What's happening and what's up with all the soap?
Well, I believe this is what the it's called a revolution or some sort. And the soap, my fine husband, who has been feeling a bit under the weather, I believe, has desired to smell fresh as a daisy, I suppose, and has said that he will be selling the excess to the common folk. Is that offensive? I'm sorry if that's offensive.
Okay.
Yes, of
Moving
course.
on. Where did this revolution go, you said?
Well, I can't say for sure, as I've been here, again, prostrating myself in front of you, my beautiful, wonderful servants who I adore to all ends. I mean, truly, it is marvelous, everything you do for this castle. Anyway, I do believe that they may have gone towards my husband's throne room. I believe.
See,
I
you
cannot
could have
say
just
for
said
certain.
that. And I'm gonna
Well,
leave and start walking towards the throne
I
room.
wouldn't want them to think I'm not thinking of them. Perfect. So you head towards the throne room. So make me another perception check, if you could. Okay, yeah. So as you near the throne room, like you get kind of in a large antechamber that kind of looks like it leads in the throne room. You again, it smells heavily of soap, but beneath it, you can smell this kind of acrid, sulfurous smell. This kind of unnatural scent that kind of puts you that kind of unnerves you. And as you enter that room, you also see 4 guards, 3 just kind of rank and file, and 1 that seems to be kind of more an officer role, heading towards the throne room. And officer kind of turns to you and says, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
I'm quite lost. I'm part of one of the visiting nobles' retinues. If you could just direct me to the throne room, I think that's where my friends went.
I will need a deception check, please.
It's not wrong, though. It's
You're
not
not
right,
actually
but-
part of his retinue. And that's not why you're here. So I would say it's fairly well. Well, here let's see how insightful this guard is. Not that insightful. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, who were you with? Because we've gotten reports that there may be things going on in the throne room that you're not supposed to be.
I'm with Lord Starcaller.
I wasn't aware that someone of that name is here. How about you?
Clearly,
Go.
it's on a need-to-know basis. I mean, they wouldn't be telling us about the most prestigious noble in the land just to the common guard.
Well,
Surely you can let
excuse
it
you.
pass.
Like the officer gets up. Like, excuse you. Okay. First of all, if he was the most important noble in the land, I would have heard of him. I am one of 3 head guards here in the castle, and excuse you, I speak directly to the Duke on a weekly basis. Okay. Like he's very much like make an insight check. He very much is partially bluffing, like he just is like offended that you don't think he's important. Like, I will have you know, I have personally rebuffed an attack before.
Can I just suddenly hear all this going from? Because
Yeah.
and I just come down to, excuse me, is someone calling my name? I am Lord Starcaller.
Oh, yes, of course, sir. As one of the head guards of this castle, I was, of course, just trying to get your retinue back to you, as, of course, you would not want to be separated from each other.
Of course. Where you been? You said you were going to the toilet 10 minutes ago.
I got lost.
I'm taking this out of your wages.
Okay.
A very fair judgment.
Don't mind
Lord.
me. As I do say that, I pour some more drink into my tumbler from a decanter. Oh, by the way, the Lord seems to have turned into goo.
Excuse you. All right. We have to enter the chamber now, if you don't mind. If you could get out of the way.
Yes, by all means. By all means. He's turned into goo, and things are going starting to turn awfully sour in there.
Speaking of which, we're now going to cut into the chamber of Lord Geraldo Guildfeather.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
In this chamber, again, it's kind of like, I think I said it was 50 by 40 last time. It's a large chamber. There is the throne that both Andra and Alexander are right next to, which no longer has a lord in it. And you have 2, looks like more elite guards right next to you, and then 2 other guards kind of in the back corner. And Hong Huzi and the guard that you guys managed to get all raring up for revolution is in the back end of the chamber. So, we're going to go to the top of initiative here, as things are not going peacefully necessarily. Also, Lumos, could you roll me initiative? You did?
I too should probably roll initiative.
Is he in the order?
Yes.
Oh no.
He's in the order, but he didn't. Yeah.
Roll. Gotcha.
So both of you, if you could roll initiative. Even if you're not gonna be involved, you know. Remember, 8. Okay, so low, nice and low. So first to go is the not Duke Geraldo Guildfeather, actually, with a natural 20. So from the ceiling, like 20 feet up, you see this strange ooze substance kind of peer out one of its many faceless heads that looks like it's kind of like screaming and moving through it, and it's going to look at the 2 siblings down by the throne. So I'm gonna need you both to make wisdom saves. I think somebody has access to.
I think Omega has access.
Omega, you have access to Alexander's sheet, so if you could make a wisdom save for him.
I can.
It's not a charm effect, so you will not get advantage, Anja.
Okay.
So, just straight wisdom save.
Yeah, let me see if Blade Song, because I still had that activated, gives me anything as well.
No worries.
Yeah,
Please
Blade
do.
Song is active, following benefits. You get a bonus equal to your AC. It would just be dexes and con saves, not wisdom saves. Okay, that's what I was looking for. All right, cool, dope. Wisdom save.
All right.
Oh man.
As this kind of ooze looks at the two siblings, it kind of like.
I would like to reroll.
Please do. Luck points.
I'm running right into this. We're gonna reroll.
All right.
Okay, it's a little bit better.
There you go.
Feel a little bit safer with that.
So the ooze looks at the two siblings. And just like this guttural, arcane, and common mixture of language utters out, and you see Alexander paralyzed by some sort of magic as the whole person spell takes effect on him.
That's less than ideal.
Yeah.
Nat one roll to counter that. Anyone else? That's not how nat ones work. You could give an enemy a nat.
No, I know I can't do it. I'm just
Yeah.
jokingly asking.
Oh,
To make her fail.
I see. All right,
I
cool.
mean,
To make Val fail.
Enemy of the revolution detected.
no.
And then the ooze kind of looks down at the two guards that are right next to the siblings, and it says, "The time for deception is over." And the two guards' disguise self spells are dispelled as two Githyanki warriors stand in front of you.
Oh.
So the one next to Alexander is going to step up to Anja and take a swing.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 7 to hit.
Right.
Did not roll great. Which I'm gonna take a hot take and say that misses.
It misses.
Yeah, I thought so.
A Blaze Singing Wizard, it misses.
So yeah, you see again these like two kind of decorated, almost kind of officer forms disappear, and again you see the kind of carapace, alien armor of the Githyanki and these long silver greatswords as they swing and miss at Anja. Hunghuzi, that'll bring us to you, my friend.
The violence inherent in the system shows its true face. Our cause is just. And yeah, with that, I'm going to approach the guy who just took a swing at Anja and take two at him. And
all right,
using the element of surprise, I'm actually getting advantage on the attacks. I love
that's
it.
a crit.
Yes,
that's
yeah.
definitely a crit. Love it.
And it gets bonus damage, plus 3 from 2 from my
16 damage.
Yes,
right?
16 damage. Yeah.
If it's a crit, does it get a plus? Does that also double the damage?
No, it doesn't double
Okay.
the plus. It just doubles the weapon, the dice.
I
Yes,
just
yes, yes.
wondered.
And
No
for the
worries.
next swing,
17 will hit, I believe. Yes, a 17
Okay.
hits. Nice.
and
All right.
for 10 damage.
Whew. Yeah. So again, Hanghuzi, describe that natural 20 for me, please. How crazy does it get?
So, as he calls out like his outrageous and like more and more unhinged manifesto, he actually goes for, like, of all things, like he crossed that 10 feet just in one huge cartwheel, and like.
Yes.
And like the Githyanki, like obviously quite offended by these shenanigans, was just kind of waiting for this to finish so we can parry this unreasonable like parry this unreasonable idiot,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, what he thought was a big laundry pole sourced from, I don't know, the showers or something.
Right.
All of a sudden had a point, and that point was in his shoulder, and this is shenanigans, and now he won't stop moving. This is the
Yeah.
this is the worst.
Yeah.
So you're a
just, like-
communist acrobat is what I'm getting.
Perfect. So just like a full cartwheel and just sinks deep, like cuts into this thick carapace, and you just tear a chunk off of this kind of weird carapace splint armor, and it flies off. And this think he just looks at you almost more confused than angry at this strange acrobatic performance going on. He kind of locks eyes with you, ready to trade blows. Is that all for you?
Yeah. After those two attacks, that's a turn.
Okay, cool. So then the guard near one of the like normal guards near Huzi's turn is going to step up and take just a spear swing at Huzi. A 13. Yeah, these are not the cream of the crop guards here. I'm assuming if 13 does miss. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it goes wide.
Yeah, no worries. The other Gith Yankee's turn. You guys did not kill it on initiative, not gonna lie. All right, the other Gith Yankee is gonna swing at Anja as well, as you're kind of the biggest threat currently. That's only a 12. Wow.
Not gonna hit.
Okay. So far,
I'm essentially
unimpressive
using my
showing
brother's
at
body as just like
significant
looping
distance.
around it. Like he's paralyzed, but I'm just like
No, yeah,
monkey
you are
swinging.
100%.
Like
Yeah, you were like, after you resist, because you felt your body start to like paralyze and seize up, and just like that moment of just like adrenaline rush where you resisted it, you were just like really on edge and really moving around, really
that's
hard to hit.
exactly what she's got. A lot of those things pumping through her right now.
Yeah, no.
That nervous
100%.
energy.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. You missed it, Omega. She's the one that busted the door down and screamed, "You mutiny!" Like,
Yeah.
she's having the cutie has been broken.
Mhm. So now one of the guards in the hallway is going to go. So I have a question for Era and Luminos. Are you going to let them through?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no reason for us to stop them. I hear commotion.
That hasn't been a reason for D&D players to
I
not
salute you,
something like
sirs!
that
As I
before.
lift up the canter to them. I salute you, sirs.
Yeah, through the door.
All right.
Muffled screaming about revolution.
Yeah. So that card spends its turn just getting into the door. If Omega, if you could do another save for Alexander. Actually, you know what? He's not here yet. I'm gonna make him use a nat 1. So he's still paralyzed. That's how that works, right? Oh wait, no. I use nat 1 on people.
You can make him use his nat 1.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, like
So,
you can impose it. Like when you, especially like in social situations, like nah, you're gonna fail. And it's the
Yeah,
same
cool.
thing. Like you have nat 1s, and we're gonna be like,
oh yeah, because somebody
you
used
don't
their
hit.
nat 1 on me. So
yeah,
my
you're
nat
not hitting.
1.
Like that's essentially how it goes. He can volunteer
Cool.
to use his nat 1s when he wants, but when it comes down to
Yep.
it, you decide.
Hey, audience, a little behind the scenes. He's not here yet, so he's paralyzed. It works out.
It
All
works
right. All right. So you see Alexander failed to resist the spell. Another guard from the hallway runs in. Anja, it is now your turn. So you have two Gith Yankee right next to you, your paralyzed brother, this strange ooze in the ceiling.
Knowing that Alexander is a big boy and he can handle it, I'm just gonna square off, like kind of like swing from his shoulder and square off, kind of like smile, and then thunderstep.
Ooh.
Because fuck these guys.
Okay.
Like, let me. I'm
Alright,
trying
so-
to.
That's Constitution save, yeah?
I think.
Or are you taking Alexander with you? Because you can.
I am gonna take him with me.
Perfect. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be it's within 10 feet or 5 feet of the
90 feet. Oh, no. I believe it's 5 for those around me.
Okay.
But I can move 90 feet.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm
Okay.
guessing you're gonna be in like the far corner of the chamber
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah. I don't want to be like in the corner because I don't want to corner us off. I'm going to just.
Understood.
But
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna get to
just
the
like
other end of the room.
Not in
Yeah.
the middle of the fray.
Yeah. So they need
Perfect.
to
So
make
let
their
me make some
con
con
saves.
saves.
Yes, of 14, please. If not, they take half.
13 and 9. So they both fail. Wow.
Nice.
He's
What about the guy up? Does he take it?
no, he's
Okay.
20 feet in the air,
Okay.
so it's a tall vaulted ceiling, so
Just like the entire walls just like rattle as this as she's like,
oh
ah, bitch, boom. Yeah, there we go.
yeah, like the throne is destroyed.
Yes.
Right? Like this like throne of the Duke is just
Absolutely.
shattered completely. You see the other Gith that Hong Huzi kind of crit before coughs up this strange blood and is like kind of bent down, almost already dead. The other Gith Yankee just looks incredibly injured. Like both of their armors seem partially sundered by this stab. This just cacophony of thunder. Everyone's ears are just ringing at this point.
That was loud.
So loud. It's a great spell.
Anything else from Anja here?
Nah, that's Anja's. She doesn't really have anything bonus
I think
action
Anja
wise.
did enough.
I think Anja's done enough today, period. So, for now, anyway. So that's Anja's turn.
Yeah. We'll see. Aira, what are you up to?
I'm going into the throne room.
Yeah, so again, you see a bunch of like 5 different guards, one of which seems a lot angrier than the others in the back, 2 Gith Yankee, and then peeking out of this like strange little thing in the ceiling, this like reddish, greenish ooze with faces in it.
Okay. I'm gonna fly myself like 15 feet into the air, and then
Okay.
yell at Anja. What is happening? What did I miss?
Peeking.
Who do you want me to shoot first?
I'm gonna point to the ooze on the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will say it does have half cover, so it's going to be difficult to hit if you want to choose sharpshooter.
I
knowing-
ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
That's right, you do, because sharpshooter.
Great feat.
An entirely
broken.
balanced feat.
So-
Okay, so a 10 will miss, but a natural 20 in most circumstances will more certainly hit.
Yeah.
Please destroy.
That's
my village.
19 damage.
19 damage. Nice.
I think it heard you talking shit.
Let me just check because this thing got messed up beforehand as well. Okay, so it's still okay, but it's you fire. What does it look like when you natural 20 this thing?
So it goes like straight through part of the ceiling, and like doesn't lose any velocity. It seems to like go straight through the ceiling and directly through the center of the ooze.
Yeah, as you see.
Also, I'm gonna yell at Aja again. Where'd the mayor go, or the duke, or whatever?
I point to the thing on the ceiling.
Yeah.
What?
As it gets,
That's
you
the
like
mayor.
I'm so confused.
you fire this arrow and it just pierces through like 4 of these faceless heads and just they briefly like scream and disappear from the ooze as like it pierces through the entire thing.
I tap on my Luminos taps on his shoulder with his slosh in his
15
drink.
feet.
All right, okay. I see. Don't remember as I slosh my drink. I told you, you turned into a goo.
I didn't think you were serious.
Why?
I mean, moving
Aren't
on.
I usually serious?
No, not usually.
Well, fuck you then.
Okay.
This is the true form of power.
I'm pretty sure that's Chatter's job, but okay.
Ah, finger
Oh.
guns.
Parasites.
Bing, bing, bing. Okay, so the other two guards from the hallway are going to make it into the chamber. Not entirely sure what's going on, to be quite honest. Here, I'm going to do different colors just so you guys know what's going on there. Okay. Luminos, are you just drinking?
Yep.
Cool. The other guard in the chamber sees... what? He doesn't. He's gonna just go for Hongwuzi because he seems like the most obvious, not supposed to be here person in this guard's eyes. So that's gonna be only a 13. Wow. Hey guys? What's it like rolling natural 20s and over 10s to hit? That must be nice.
It's really fun. I don't know. It's really great, man.
Interesting.
I hit stuff and everything.
Wow. Interesting. All right. So back to not Mayor's turn. So first, it's going to look at Era, and Era, could you make me a Wisdom saving throw?
I can certainly try.
I agree. On that account. Okay.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no. As this thing kind of looks at you, you can see, nobody else can see it, but you can see one of the faces start to try and shift into yours. And as it does, you kind of just focus your mind, and as you all of a sudden, without realizing it, there was some sort of force trying to invade your mind, and then it disappears as you force it out of your brain, and you see that face that was trying to shift into yours just dissolves into just the reddish ooze that kind of surrounds it all.
This thing's real weird.
There goes its action. So it's going to... Alright, so for its movement, you see it's going to... Because it's kind of like peeking out, it's kind of going to retreat back into this strange little pocket it's made for itself. So it's kind of out of sight of... It can't see you, you can't see it kind of deal right now.
Unless you're, like, directly under it.
Yep. And... Yes, that's going to be its turn for now. Gith Yankee, number one, the one that just got real messed up. It's very upset at you, particularly Hongwuzi, and it's going to take a swing at you. Okay, that's an 18 hit. That hits, yes?
That does hit.
Okay. All right. So, 10 points of slashing damage and 11 points of psychic damage. As this greatsword slices across, as you try and flip out of the way, not only do you feel it like slice like a greatsword does, but you feel this like mental feedback slam into your brain as the strange runes on this blade kind of light up as they pierce your flesh. And then, oh, go ahead.
Hongwuzi opens his mouth to retort, but like as kind of the it's kind of like the psychic force hits, like you instead just like you just get all anybody hears is just like
yeah. And then for their bonus action, they're going to Misty Step into like the middle of the three guards from the hallway, so that it's kind of like surrounded by them, because they can't.
Are they surrounding the Gith? Or is the Gith protecting himself?
Yeah, so like the three guards
I
are now around. Oh, actually, you're revolutionary, buddy. I didn't have him go, so I'm gonna say he's at the bottom of the initiative.
He's
gonna
panicking
run
in
up
the
and
corner.
try and get that Gith Yankee now. No, he's been called to action. He's gonna try and get that Gith Yankee. No, I rolled an 8 for him for to hit. So there we go. Hongwuzi, maybe you can do better than him.
Yeah, okay. All of a sudden, this is a really big deal because I just got bloodied immediately, and
they hit hard.
Oh yeah, and so, but I've got these boys on me, and first the aesthetic, and second, I'm going to take a swing at this fellow near-ish the hiding ooze, and I'm actually going to go with non-lethal damage because
Yeah,
you
so these are just like normal guards.
yeah you're just deluded. You
They're
don't understand.
they're just guys. Yeah.
You don't understand what you're
They-
fighting for. This is
Taking aim for the revolution or something.
well, like in if they don't know what's going on, but it's fine. They're just minor characters. They can just fall down. And 20, I will assume hits. Soft
That
20
definitely hits. Yeah, for sure.
for
Yep, that's
math
enough to
damage.
just knock that guy unconscious.
Yeah.
So
Boom and
take him
zero.
take him off.
I've got one more attack, so I'll just whirl around and swing at the. Oh, that also activates my rally, as I did do damage. So I've got some temp HP to take the sting off of what is possibly coming next.
Yeah.
And I'll swing around to this next guy and see if I can't. 13.
That one, they see you knock their friend unconscious, and kind of are more alert and kind of parry you a little bit with their spear.
Okay, so yeah, that goes wide, and I've still got a little bit of movement left. So
Just kind of
Yep.
dances around them. Yep.
Yep.
It's just, do you just not stand still? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, he does that.
Okay, no, I got this. And now the guard that you just tried to get is going to try and get you. I think I figured out your pattern. That's a dirty 20 to hit you. They do 4 hole piercing damage. They're like, no, haha! And like, they seem incredibly proud of themselves that they managed to hit you.
and it definitely
Good job.
like morally, it feels like that like something should have happened, but for some strange reason, the sword just kind of sinks into like misty air, like red, like a crimson mist around Hong Uzi, and he just
Yeah.
grins.
And he's like, wait, no, I got you though. Like, I got you. No! No! Other Gith Yankees turn. Okay. You see, they. Let me check something, because they don't like what you're doing right now, Era.
Okay.
Okay. So they actually, it looks like, just kind of touch their sword to the ground for a second and focus, and you see they cast a spell on themselves. I suppose, Anja, you can make an Arcana check
Okay.
if you want to try and see what the spell is.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a wizard.
I am a wizard.
It's the jump spell.
I'm gonna yell at Aaron. He's jumping!
This
That's
is
gonna be his,
amazing.
it's gonna be his turn for now. Fun fact: Gith Yankee can just innately cast jump. Fun thing to know.
So what you're saying is they got mad hops, yo?
Honestly, 3 times a day they have mad hops. So other guards, so one of them is gonna come towards Hung Huzi, kind of not mechanically but flanking him. Does a 16 hit you?
Just short.
Just short.
Looking for a second.
You see this guy's like stabs and she misses and she's like, what? And the other guy's like, I know, and even when you do hit, it doesn't do anything. It's crazy. What is this?
Righteousness!
Rating now. Era,
My cause is just!
Omega, if you could roll a wisdom save for Alexander Bogmar at the end of his turn.
I can.
Okay, at this point, he manages to break out of the hold person. However, you know, it's at the end of your turn, so that's going to be all he can do for now. But he is back. Then the guard, one of the other guards from the hallway is going to go at the guard that you guys kind of, some might say bamboozled into your party, but misses, which will bring us to Anja.
Alright, I am gonna go ahead and. I forgot if haste was a touch.
I believe it's 30 feet range.
Cool. Then from where I'm at, I would like to haste Hunghuzi.
Okay, thank you
You're
kindly.
welcome.
As
That was-
Hanuzi, you're already like nimble form. You can feel the world slow down around you.
yeah.
Oh,
And
this is...
the two guards around you just they go white, they go pale. Like they're like, oh, this is not good.
It's not good.
Hey, kids.
Anything else from Anja?
No, that's Anja. So, and I'm gonna bio, so keep going, guys. We're good.
Sounds good. Aira, what are you up to?
So my first course of action
Mm-hmm.
is to send a seeking arrow into the ooze.
Okay. Gonna make a dexterity saving throw. What's your DC? Oh yeah, it passes, so it just takes half. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's gonna take 4 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. As you see the arrow kind of like fly through this small little slit that it was peeking out of, and you kind of go. You can't quite see how hurt it is, but I obviously hit. It couldn't not hit.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna send a regular arrow. Wait. No, I have a much better idea.
Okay.
So then, I'm going to send a bursting arrow directly into the massive cluster of that one Gith and a bunch
Yeah.
of guards.
So yeah, make an attack roll. That'll hit. So you do. Now that was not sharpshooter, right?
That was without sharpshooter, yes. So it's 5 piercing damage
so-
to the Gith, and then 7 force damage to everyone
Nice.
in that area.
Okay. Nice. So, and do they get a save? They get to save to half that, right?
Is that the strength save?
Yeah, they get a strength save to get pushed. It's either a strength save to half it or a strength save against being pushed away.
Or is it? Or maybe it's like one of those save to half damage and a resist push.
Probably. I actually can pull it up right now. I already have Xanathar's open. So,
Okay.
no, I think I'm prepared. Don't quote me on that though. All right. So bursting arrow, the energy immediately after the arrow hits the creature, the target, and all the creatures within 10 feet take 2d6 force damage. Nope, there's no
Yeah, no, they
strength
don't
save
get a
needed.
save.
They just take
Oh,
it.
dang.
Yeah.
They
So
just-
so the 2 guards from the hallway and the guard who was kind of on your side all kind of and they seem almost dead, like past bloodied a little bit.
Also, they're all pushed 10 feet away.
No, that's just it's within 10 feet. So you imbue your arrow with
Oh,
force.
right.
Yeah. So you actually don't
Misread.
need a strength save. No worries.
Why did I set it up? Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll fix it. I'll fix it eventually.
All right. Perfect. So that's a good turn. Is that it for you for now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. So one of the guards who was almost just exploded is going to now think it's not a good idea to be right next to the Gith Yankee and kind of flank around the other guard. He's going to take a swing. Hey, he hits and knocks your friend guard unconscious. So your fellow revolutionary has been dealt with.
A hero falls.
At this point, seeing that Anja is a scary wizard, the officer from the hallway is going to come and try and get you. So he's going to get 2 longsword attacks.
Alright.
So that's a 21 and an 8. So only one hit
I would
here,
like
I'm
to
guessing.
shield that first one. I think it'll work. Let me check shield. Shield's a plus
Yeah.
3, right?
It's plus
Oh, yeah,
5.
you
Plus
see-
5? Oh yeah, I'm gonna shield.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
plus 5. Oh yeah, no. Shield
Yeah.
is very nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see he swings with his longsword and just kind of bounces off this arcane shield you create as you see he's about to kind of get you. Yeah, that's nasty for them.
I just
Luminos,
popped!
anything from you?
What?
Luminos, you just chilling, yeah?
Yep, Yeah, I say this is going all right.
Are you gonna help?
You know, with what?
You hear just like this like kind of distantly because like I'm on the other end of the room. Gith, Gith.
The Gith, or even the ooze. I really either. I'm okay with either.
I don't know. I don't know who's enemy or foe at the moment. I'm saying, is Gith on our side? Are they all the bad guys? Is the slime the good guy? I don't know. And I just take a swig from the decanter instead of the glass.
No, yeah. That's
Alcohol,
that's your action. All right. Sounds good.
JPEG.
All right.
Okay.
So there's Luminos, Paladin of the Realm's turn. Just an accurate description.
Hey, if the cute girl can have a break, I can have a break too.
Yeah. Listen. So yeah, the ooze is gonna peek back out and kind of reassess what's going on. It's honestly, Era, it's still just kind of mad at you. It's gonna try its little thing again that it tried last time. So if you could, make a saving throw, wisdom, of the wisdom variety.
Yeah, I'm gonna luck point that.
All right.
I don't want to be hit by whatever the sounds is, but that's worse. Great.
All right. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like you have anything you can say about it. So you are going to take 14 psychic damage.
Ow! That's
And
quite the migraine.
so your memory becomes partially drained. So basically, you just feel this creature kind of like suck some of your memories away, right? Like, there's no like role play necessarily. Like, you still remember stuff for the most part, but like you can feel it kind of take like kind of like a photocopy of your personality away from you as one of these faces in its form turns completely into yours. And from now on,
Kinky.
until something happens, every time you make a ability check or attack roll, you must roll a d4 and subtract it from that attack roll or ability check.
Oh, I know this
You
one.
are basically baned by this creature as it kind of sucks away some of your like memories and mental faculties from you, and then slurps itself back into its little hiding hole.
So this is what it feels like. Huh.
What, to be damaged?
No, to be baned.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't feel great now, does it?
Not
My
ideal.
revenge, finally. Alright, the Gith Yankee, who is not currently got Mad Hops, is going to Misty Step so that he's kind of like now next to both the siblings, opposite from the officer who is fighting Anja, so that you're kind of, again, not mechanically but flavorfully flanked, because I'm not using those rules, because honestly you guys have enough benefits already. Anyway, so it's then going to swing at, seeing Alexander's no longer paralyzed, it's going to swing him and royally miss with the 10. Wouldn't have hit either of you, so that's helpful. Hong, who's
Okay, yeah. Frictionless Honghuzi is going to take a non-lethal swing at first the northwest guard.
Honghuzi the Invincible.
Yes, and I think a 20 will hit.
definitely. Is this non-lethal?
Yes, yeah, 11 non-lethal.
Okay. They're unconscious.
And then
Very much.
smooth pivot to the other guard. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume that that'll do.
My God, you beast! Yeah, you just they both, one of them stabs you but it doesn't quite get you, and the other one comes and helps, and they're just like, "Don't worry, it's 2-on-1. We've got him now!" And then you just wham, wham. They're both on the ground unconscious, and you haven't even broken a sweat.
And you're hasted. Just remember that.
Oh yeah, and you still have hasted action and movement.
Yeah, and so like, and then I just blur across the room, and I'm going to like go for just kind of a leaping strike over Alexander's head to this hopefully very damaged Githyanki. Because
Yes, that's the one you crit before, so
Yeah.
they're not looking to rip.
I finished my plate.
All right.
So,
Go ahead.
okay.
It looks real cool.
Ooh, that was an 8. I think I still got luck points, so I'm gonna use.
Oh, you got luck points
those.
there.
You got
Oh,
luck
yeah.
points out your wash pole, fam.
Yeah, you 4 right now.
Okay, so I swing again. 16.
Ooh, a 16 just misses, unfortunately.
Oh,
Um,
I'll take a close miss.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just barely, like, you flip and you see it like kind of shaves their face a little bit, right? Like you like cut them, but not significantly, so they're just like bleeding out of their cheek now. Again.
Like and then just
that's
because
it
I've got
for Huzi for now, yeah.
I've got double movement, so just a whole lot of
Yeah, no, you just like you could just take laps around the room at this point. Yes, 100%.
Just because.
There's absolutely
Yeah.
no point.
No, yeah,
believe I'm
no,
moving.
I love it. All right, the other Githyanki is going to leap into the air and make an attack at Aira with tripled jump height. So, what's your armor class, Aira?
My armor class is 15.
If it needed it so long. Ooh, that'll hit with the dirty 20.
Nice.
So
Honestly, I want this
5
to hit because this is just such a great image.
5 points of slashing damage and 4 points of psychic damage.
I think you just got slam dunked.
Yeah, as again you see this Githyanki, this kind of magic coursing through their legs, just take a running start and just leap in the air and like slam into you and tear down as the thing comes down. I'm gonna make athletics check to see how gracefully he falls.
Alley-oop.
That's a natural 20. Just perfect superhero landing, no damage, just bam, ready for the next round.
Okay, no offense, but that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, you hear like from all across the room, nice.
And you see the Githyanki like flicks your blood off his blade, like it does a flick, and all the blood comes off of its silver blade, and it kind of like does a little like like this, like yeah. So, all right, Alexander Bogmar's turn. He is currently
he got unparalyzed.
transformed, yes, and is untransformed. So at this point, there's a guy right next to him. So I'm probably just gonna take a swing with his cleaver at the Gith Yankee. That'll hit. So it'll do 8 plus 5, so 13 damage, which is enough. So you all see Alexander turn around and just slice open this Githyanki's neck and just to eviscerate the Githyanki next to you two.
I'm gonna high five him.
I don't know if he high fives you. That doesn't seem like a very Alexander.
I move to high five him, but then I just grab his bicep and pull. I just like slap his bicep in a high fiving motion. Like
He doesn't even respond. You just roll with it.
That's exactly what happens. There's no way that's not what happens. One of the other guards is going to run towards you, Anja, because you're the closest.
Because my turn hasn't gone yet, I still have Shield of Steel activated, right?
Yeah. So what's your current AC?
So 18, 19, 22, 23.
Cool. So they only hit you on a natural 20. Yeah, they rolled a 19. You got a 20 to hit you. They miss. These poor cards.
They are trying so hard.
Oh yeah,
They got
like
so
you
far.
see this like this large like half-orc woman like you see they've got like an eye patch and a scar down their face, like they're like this cool guard, and they come up and they do this like immaculate swing, like perfect form, and it still just glances off arcane shield like like what? No. Anja.
Alright, the arcane shield thus fades. By the way, my disguise self is still on, so I just look like a servant that's supposed to still be here, by the way. Like,
The illusion is so real.
like, it's just... So
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and,
that guard that just swung at you turns to like the veteran, the like head of officer, is like, why are we hiring wizards? It's our waitstaff. That seems dangerous.
So one of these, there's the one that just swung at me, and who's the one next? Is that a Gith Yankee?
And there's like an officer.
That's just like an officer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go after the one that just swung at me with my rapier, and if it hits, it will booming blade. Since I'm already making as much noise as possible. Like, cause why not?
Yeah, no, 100%.
I don't think that's gonna.
No, that's not gonna.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it.
Okay. Well, she's starting to wind down. Oh God, I've made a mistake.
Yeah, as you see these like guards and all these unconscious guard bodies below you, like this destroyed throne.
Yeah. But because that didn't hit. No, I'm good. I don't have too. Like, all I would have would be Shadow Blade, and I'm not gonna use it.
Okay, because that's also concentration.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this
Perfect.
guy self isn't,
Alright.
so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Aira, what are you up to?
Let's see. Do I need health yet? Sure. So first, I'm going to Second Wind.
Sounds good. So D10 plus 5 hit points back.
Did someone fart?
You did!
Thanks, Luminos, for that high quality. So you can, welcome
Yeah,
to the
I don't happen to be. I just happen to be underneath someone who's doing second wind. So, just saying.
Yeah.
No, I like put on a couple of band-aids, and I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Still
got your action.
And then I'm gonna look down at the Gith and be like, I respect you. However, now I must kill you.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna send 2 arrows directly at him.
Okay, so
One of which
one,
miss.
with the natural one, you had to roll. You would have had to roll again to see if you fumbled. So you don't fumble. So now make your second attack.
Gotcha.
Yes, because that's the thing that has kind of been off the wayside. Okay, so you just whoosh, whoosh, and you see this Gith like sees you firing and just like jumps out of the way, but again super fast, like jumps onto the wall. Well, here actually we'll get back to what they do.
He's feeling himself.
Nice dodging.
They are on top of their game. The other guard is gonna come at Alexander. A natural 20.
What a hero!
Whoa! I never roll those. So, 11 damage to Alexander actually, which is not nothing. That's definitely more than I expected these guards to do. To be entirely honest.
It's more than they have done so far.
Yeah. So you see this guard run up and just like, Gah! Just like two-handed, like jab it into Alexander and kind of like sticks in a chink in his armor. Honestly, the guard just looks. All the guards just like, whoa, and the officer's like, Jeremiah, we are gonna talk about a promotion after this.
That
Jeremiah's
implies that
not
there's an
gonna
after
live.
this.
And then is gonna take 2 more swings at Anja here.
Me?
Officer Kai. Yep. But that's a 10 and a 14, which I believe missed even without shield.
Yep. I'm at 18
Yeah.
with Blade Song.
Jeez. Yeah, no. Just and at this point he's the officer's like, also, have you considered being part of the guard, you seem, your skill set seems very underutilized as a waist staff. Not gonna lie. In fact, if you want to like help take care of all these people who are apparently trying to revolt against the town, you could probably be my boss.
I look up at him like, who do you think's leading this revolt?
Oh.
So,
I mean,
hail the
we're all
glorious
sort
leader!
of leading together. We're really more of a joint leadership.
shut down to be intimidating. Be quiet, Era.
Oh, sorry.
All going on in the middle of this throne room, like pitched the battle going on, like, you're embarrassing me, Mom.
Shut up.
Anything from Luminos here?
Yeah, so I saw this whole like, jump thing, and he's like dancing around. I just stop jumping around like a freaking monkey. You are you a fucking butterfly? And I just throw the canter at him.
make an attack with dexterity.
Sorry, what did you say that again?
Dexterity. So just the roll was just your straight dexterity.
Please hit. Please hit.
Please hit.
Please hit.
No.
Can I donate my nat 20 to that?
Please.
Please.
You can, yeah.
That's a nat 20 there.
Okay. So you just
Why not?
whip it. It just bangs him in the face. Just bangs this kid Yankee in the face, and they just. I'm gonna give him disadvantage on their attack roll. They're just completely baffled that that's what happened. Like, that's what threw them off.
The sheer audacity.
Yeah.
I had a canter.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. Okay. It is not the mayor's turn. Okay. I'm gonna peek back out. And... okay, interesting. So... it's going to use its bonus action, and I need you to all make a perception check.
Okay.
I'll have disadvantage on mine.
Sounds good. Okay, let's see how it does. Alright. So you see all of you from the top of the little pool. You see a thin little kind of thread of this ooze kind of sneak its way in like the grooves of the stone, right? And kind of hit the ground, and there, kind of near it, it kind of then expands into the form of the Duke again.
Oh, I found the Duke. I don't think the Duke's still alive.
And
It's a slime. How many times we have to tell you?
It's a clone.
Where's my drink?
I think you just threw it at this guy. I think this Gith stole it from you.
see the Duke, like, and also it's like a fully real, like completely real. There's no other point. You can all except for the fact that just barely out of the back of this, like, Duke's neck is this thin little thing of ooze that kind of connects the two. And he kind of holds his hands out. It's just, my new companions, please, let us stop this violence, or else, I mean, I believe that there is a good amount of information we can trade between each other. If this were to end with all of us ending, then there would be no way for us to be able to exchange information.
I'm fairly sure it's going to be you guys that are ending in general.
Redistribute income! I'm taking all the couches!
I don't know anything about that communist acrobat down there, but
Please, my friends, I do insist that, at the very least, we could try and come to some sort of amiable exchange of information. I guarantee you will want to know what I'm getting up to. Eh?
how about a counter proposal? You give us the information now, or we kill you.
All the gold.
If I die, the information dies with me.
Yeah,
See,
but we
a
don't
conundrum.
need the information you're giving out. That's the thing.
Are you sure you don't want to know what the Gith have been having me help with?
Tell us-
I know what I want to know something.
Tell us where the vault is.
Where's my drink?
It's right here. Like, looks at his feet where the cup has come. It's right over
Oh.
here.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, the thing is, we already know, what the Gith are doing for the most part.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, pretty sure.
You don't- I think you have an idea, but I guarantee you there is something important. you
Oh,
might
also,
want-
you've got very poor taste in soap. Like, honestly, in that factory, you've got really bad taste. Like
The soap is
pumpkin
unimportant.
spice, that's not a soap flavor.
No, the soap
Hmm.
not seem to be.
Should get a latte after this.
What soap?
Latte.
What soap?
The soup?
Oh, there's a soap factory down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
The foreman's dead. I had nothing to do with it.
And you just see and then you just see Hong Uzi just wink. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna do an insight on that one.
Yeah, no, go right ahead.
Oh, looks like Amber's here! Yay!
Oh yeah, I definitely had something to do with it.
There we go.
We did it.
You murdered someone.
That
No.
sounds good, about right.
No, Aaron
no.
did. All right. I think my cameras are good too.
You lying bird shit. You killed
It's
someone.
not a
didn't you?
challenge. Squint. Either way, we've got a gooey mayor to deal with.
The mayor's gonna look at you, Era, and in Era Crocro say, "Friend, believe me, I have things you need to hear."
You're an ooze person. I respond in Arakakra, which is like a series of squawks and
Yeah.
whistles.
Oh yeah, you all hear.
It doesn't even sound like a real language.
Yeah.
So I start, you're an ooze person. And you just stole that language out of my memory. And you're an ooze person. Why would I trust you? You're an ooze person.
This is
I
really
think-
racial. This is charged.
I think Era's going feral.
I squawk it at Luminos.
That's
Mayor
just his
sighs.
mating call. It's fine.
Honghuzi, what are you doing?
Ooh.
You are
Oh,
heavily
okay, let's see
tasted.
here.
So there's also for our new our once back Ember. So again, what's going on in this room? So Era and Alexander are kind of in the middle of this fray with two guards and their captain, kind of in the back section of the throne room. Era is flying 15 feet in the air with a Gith with the jump spell on himself previously. And then the ooze that was being the mayor has just kind of come back down to try and converse with you all unsuccessfully.
Also, I tried to high five you after you hit somebody, but you didn't high five me back, so I just hit you in the bicep.
That 100% happened.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Val was like, and I high five Alexander. Was like, no, I don't. That does not sound like something
I
that
tried to high
happened.
five Alexander.
That's not on brand.
Try.
She's really pumped right now. Leave her alone.
So, Honghuzi, what are you up to?
Okay, so like it's definitely, it's not like I officially knocked out 4 guards, and I'm pretty sure that means that like my dominance has been asserted. So instead, I'm just done with those nerds now. And
Those tools.
yeah, and wait, there's a Gith over there who is like stepping on my toes with these mad hops. Time to show him the real boss is.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna send all.
Make 3 attacks. Yeah.
Yep, I'm just gonna swing
Do
for
it.
it.
Hit.
And one more.
Hit.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's one after another here.
Yeah. 3 hits.
Okay, that's 9 damage.
18 damage.
And I'm going to use Great Weapon on that to reroll those damage dice. So
Mhm. So 27 damage.
Yep.
Cool.
That's a lot of damage.
So this Kid Yankee warrior, as he's like leaping out of the way of Era's shots, you just wham wham wham, just like slam at him 3 times as you do more impressive hasted flips and tricks. And he goes like this Yankee was looking like injured but ready to fight, and all of a sudden in 6 seconds looks about to, like a stiff wind could like knock him over.
just boom, boom, just boom, 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 and then of course it's back and forth, and then all of a sudden I just stop right here. It's like, hey, that is off brand. He's going away. You got a problem with that?
I throw my tumbler at him.
roll the hit. Miss.
I said no
Clang, clang,
monkey dancing about.
Clang, 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 clang.
And that's my turn. And that's my turn. That's my turn.
Perfect. All right. Gith is still got its target though. Gonna do another just this time though. So it kind of jumped out of the way of Era, got slammed at 3 times, and then kind of weakly but still with magical force propelling it is gonna come at Era with disadvantage. So yeah.
Because they got hit in the head with the decanter.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. So, and then he does not quite stick the landing and looks at, exceptionally hurt. Like maybe half his current remaining health was taken away from that landing. As he kind of is not looking good.
See, if you're gonna fly, you gotta know how to land.
You're not wrong.
Or just say stay still.
Man, these are all very good suggestions. Alexander Bagmar, what are you doing?
I am going to freak out as I attempt to untangle stupid fucking cord. Excuse me. There we go. I'm not happy with my cords right now. No, I am going to say have I used any resources other than the smite? And
No, you were hold person for 2 rounds.
Oh, fantastic.
So you just and made an attack. Yeah.
Okay, I am just waiting for cords to work. Yeah, I'll just walk up to the mayor, and I will slap him with my sword.
You will get an attack of opportunity from one of the guards, just so you know.
Oh, there was a guard on me?
Mm-hmm.
Just like I mean, to be fair, listen, it's like a normal person. Like, this is not even an officer. So, like...
I just give him a disdainful look as I walk past him. Like, if he hits me, I just kind of laugh at him.
He gets a 17. That misses, though, right?
Yeah. It misses.
You just... So, you walk up to the mayor, and you see... The ooze kind of apparated him with like a hopeful expression, and as you walk up with your sword, it looks kind of more disappointed than anything. And as you get right next to him and are about to swing, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, that's what I just was my. Yeah. I am still not logged into Roll20, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 real fast.
Sounds good. You have +2, I believe, for this.
Yes. That's a roll down die. This is why you don't store your Magic the Gathering dice with your D&D dice. You'll never know which one you're finding. That would be a 16 + 2.
Okay, yeah. So as you walk towards, you can feel this presence start to try and erode your mind a little bit, as he sees you're about to come at him, but you manage to resist it, if not by a whole lot. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Yeah, I'm
Attack.
just about. I was about to say I'm just about signed in, so I'm just gonna wait till I'm actually signed in to roll
Okay.
20 before I make the attack.
I mean, you can just roll. It's okay. I trust you.
Yeah, but I just threw my dice away.
Oh, never mind.
As a reminder, everybody, you can help affect this game with your bits, subs,
Yeah.
and donations. Crazy things happen, like a soap factory in the middle of a castle when you do it.
And then I make it make sense.
I
yes.
realize I probably
And I have
shouldn't
to,
have thrown that.
Because this is my curse.
It kind of occurs to me I probably shouldn't have thrown a metal dice full speed at a wall.
Yeah,
I think
that's
I left it
awful.
Oh, yeah. No.
They'll get over it. Hey, character sheet. You want to let me click a button, please?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action Wrathful Smite because I think I have one more spell slot. So
Yeah, I think so. That hits.
Mm-hmm.
there we go. Let's see if I did the damage right. I did. 17 damage, and he has to make a DC 16 Wisdom save, or he is feared.
Okay. He's not immune to being frightened, so that will be a. What's your DC?
15 or 16.
15?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Ah, frightened indeed. As see Alexander's cleaver kind of cuts into the mayor, and you see like blood and viscera as like a normal person would be cut into, but you all know it is merely a simulacra created of this strange sulfurous ooze.
And just to let you know, it is a wisdom check again. So he can action wisdom check to get out of the fear, which he has disadvantage on because fear.
Okay.
Yep.
Ability check.
Alrighty. So that'll be Alexander's turn. So the kind of like badass yet ineffectual half-orc guard is gonna come at Anja again. That's a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Again, very respectable for just an average guard, but not good against, level 5 adventurers. As she kind of like, haha! Oh. Anja.
My turn. I'm kind of surrounded, aren't I?
Yeah, you've got 3 people kind of trying to murk you right now.
Yeah, my paladins have all left me.
Yeah.
Like,
Kind of been left to the dust here.
it's alright. So Anja is going to go ahead, since she is surrounded, is going to kind of see around her as a whole bunch of like visceral swords appear, and she's going to cast Sword Burst. It's a cantrip. So please make a dex save for everyone within 5 feet of me.
What's
Of
your DC here?
14.
14. So. Okay, so the 2 guards got 14s, and then the veteran got a natural 20.
Okay, well, they saved.
You see the 2 guards. The 2 guards are so wary of you at this point that they're already a little bit outside.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like back up further. And then the kind of veteran officer kind of dodges nimbly out of the way.
Alright, then as a bonus action, I would like to go ahead and, there's no point. I don't have a way to get out anymore. So, nope, that's it. That's me. That's what I'm doing.
Alright. Sounds good. Aira.
I don't like this jumping Gith, so I'm gonna send some arrows his way, or at least one arrow.
Remember, well, actually, here I'll roll them for you. But go ahead. So that's actually going to be a 23 and a 17, which actually still both hit.
Excellent.
'Cause your memories did get eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you want to take down this jumping Gith?
I'd like to. So my first shot shoots his foot to the ground
Mm-hmm.
and like sort of pins him there,
Yeah.
and then the other shot goes directly through the heart. And I'm like, huh, good riddance.
It's just like
Jumping Gith.
trying to like get you, and then right through the face. And then
Mm-hmm.
collapse on the ground dead. Wonderful.
Oh, and then I'm gonna action surge and send another arrow into the mayor.
Okay. Oh, well, another 2, because
Well, yes.
spiders.
Mhm.
So
And double whiffs.
yeah, because that's gonna be a 9 and an 8 with your
Yeah.
Eat Memories debuff. So yeah, they sail past as you turn to face this strange ooze that you know them is the mayor. Like you can feel your mind like reel a little bit as you feel like parts of your brain torn away. That's gonna be
This is a really bad migraine, guys.
oh yeah, it's the worst migraine ever. So the guard near you, Anja, is gonna the other guard, the one that was able to crit Alexander is gonna royally miss you, and then Anja, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity as the veteran is gonna come at Alexander as
All
they're
right.
attacking the mayor.
Let's do this. Misses. I'm sure
Yes.
with a 12. Yeah.
Yeah, no. All right, so it's gonna be 2 longsword attacks on Alexander. Oh, also real quick, Alexander, you also did 5 more damage because you are currently transformed as well. That's
Oh, yeah.
still up. So add
Still
that
got
extra
my-
5 damage. It doesn't make the difference.
Fantastic.
He's
Forgot about
he's
that.
not dead yet, but it makes a difference. So that's an 11 and an 8 to hit you, Alexander, as this kind of officer runs up to
Just-
try and defend his mayor.
Just not even looking, just parries with my
Oh
shield.
yeah, no, 100%. Luminos, anything from you? Just kind of.
Did that decanter break?
No. Oh well, here. We'll roll. We'll roll. Yes, it did actually. It shattered on the ground.
I'm gonna do a perception, probably with disadvantage.
Well, here, make
look
a con save. Let's see how deep in your cups you're getting.
Oh, I was gonna try and find another drink.
Huh. Well, yeah. Let's see how inebriated you truly are.
All right, let's do a con.
Okay, yeah, disadvantage. You have functionally a point of exhaustion. While you're this inebriated. I will say the closest drink you can find is that you know that there's more in the kitchen.
Off I go then.
All right.
What?
Luminos just walks away. Walks is a strong word, actually.
I saunter off.
Like a little Captain Jack Sparrow
Yeah,
walks off.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Yeah. Wow, perfect. All right.
Who
Not
let
mayors.
Luminos get that much alcohol?
All right. So, not Mayor's turn. It's first going to it's gonna kind of step so that it's next to both Honghuzi and Alexander. Alexander, if you could make another wisdom save, please.
Yeah, got you in just a second. I stood up to go get my books because I have a question I'm gonna ask in a moment if I don't find it.
Sounds like a plan.
Wisdom save.
Mhm.
Oh, I should have a +4 to my wisdom save because I have proficiency in that apparently.
You're Molly.
Well, and a natural 20 is
That's one way to do it.
yeah. All right. So does nothing. As again, you feel this creature try and like tear something from your mind. And then Honghuzi, out of like the side of the mayor, a kind of like pseudopod of this reddish ooze is gonna try and slime at you, but it's gonna be a disadvantage because your friend did frighten it. So
And I also will take my sentinel attack.
yeah, you will.
So good.
Ignore that. That's not supposed to be a wrathful smite. It's supposed to be a regular.
A 17 will hit though. So
Okay. Question: Can I? This is what I was actually looking up because I can't remember.
okay.
Can I put a smite on a reaction?
You can put a divine smite in a reaction.
Yeah. No, not like wrathful smite, but I can put a
Nice.
regular smite.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because you did that as the like mayor form of the mayor kind of slurped up.
Can I also use my warlock spell slots?
Yes,
Yes.
your warlock
Yeah,
spell
I
slots
can.
are interchangeable with other classes' spell slots.
But they're also different
The only
because
the only
warlocks.
difference between them is that you get them back on a short rest. Basically.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure before I start slinging more spells.
Yep.
No worries.
Nope. All spell slots
Um,
count towards all spells. Yeah. You just
Okay.
can't like.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So that's-
7.
Oh, that's
Ignore
a
the-
set.
yeah,
It's a
ignore
7,
it. So it's gonna be
and then
7 slashing.
yeah.
And then
He's
are
not
you, so you're
undead, right?
smiting? No.
So it's just the 1d8,
2d8.
2d8.
And the transform bonus in it.
Yeah. So it's okay. So 13, 18 total.
Yeah. How do you want to take down this strange ooze?
So as he's going to attack Honghuzi,
Hmm?
my shield hand, I just reach out and grab his hand, pull him to spin him towards me, and just slowly push my sword into his chest.
Yeah.
Just divine fire rolling off of it as I do it.
Yeah, you see this divine fire like shoot up through this small little tether connecting the larger ooze and the simulacrum, right? And you can like hear it kind of like writhing and like screeching in pain, like the sound of like 100 voiceless yells coming from the top of the ceiling, and kind of like looking in pain. It's like, it was nice to meet your father, and then the like visage like dissipates and is just a puddle of ooze, and you see it starts like, now that it's no longer like keeping itself in this top chamber, like there's now just kind of like this slow drip of this viscous ooze dropping into the chamber now.
I'm gonna
Okay.
yell at the rest of the guards. Would you like to surrender? We will accept your surrender.
Yeah, at this point, the guards will kind of drop on initiative as they see their goose has been, as they say, cooked. The kind of captain drops his sword, and the others follow. What do you all want? Why are you doing this?
And we suspected the mayor had some relationship with the Gith, and we're less kind to the Gith. All we're
Understood.
doing is trying to free the people of, the influence of the Gith.
Keys to the vault, all the couches, and like as I'm gonna like go over and trying to like shake the
We're not all communists like he is.
shake the because I think this is where the guard who turned with us, like he felt like where he fell down, so I'm gonna try and shake him awake.
He is unconscious. You would need
Yes,
to do
and-
magical healing to get him up.
I'll walk over and pop a point of health into him. Using my Azamar thing, because I totally forgot I have that.
So that'd be 5 healing. Then. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm looking around at the people standing around me, like,
Did we do it? Did we overthrow him? Comrade.
I grab his like arms and like, the monster that the Duke was has been slain.
Raise. Be. Finally. Free.
basement, you said?
Yes. Are they gone?
There's a basement.
They will, and I just I shake a little bit of the blood off my sword and go like, they will be.
The other captains are looking on. What are you all doing now?
Why muted me?
Sorry, it was just the book noise was louder than Robert, like as you were flipping the book, so that's what I did. I was like,
Oh, I didn't realize I was still. I thought I'd muted myself. My bad.
That was me.
So I'm gonna ask the captain if he knows of any other Gith in the castle.
Yes. Well, again, a few days ago, Duke started acting a bit different. Opened up the soap factory and started calling us more back to the castle. And I don't know for a fact that there's a Gith in there, but he closed off part of the dungeons.
Okay, how high up are you actually within the guards?
I'm not high up. I'm not high up at all.
Do you know where the main commander is? Because we need to have a chat. I mean, we actually do need to have a chat. We're not going to kill him.
Well, speak for yourself.
Join the revolution.
Well, the thing is that
I can say nothing for these communists.
he kind of looks at the two Gith Yankee corpses. I thought they were them.
Right. Okay, so here's the thing. You're now in charge of the guard. Congratulations.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
So you need to be knighted. We have a noble with us that can do it for you.
Are you talking about the drunk guy?
Yeah.
No, I'll take care of that, and I'll walk over to him.
Are you a noble?
I'm the next best thing, and as I say that, I'm gonna push my hand onto his back and leave a Bogmar symbol with. I don't know if this is. I'm gonna say flavor-wise, I do it with Eldritch Blasts, and I burn a symbol into his back.
Ah! Oh, okay. That felt like something I should have consented to.
Welcome to the revolution, comrade.
Ow! Ow! I didn't imagine being knighted would hurt so much.
Okay, here's what
it'll go away in a little bit. Don't worry about it.
Here's what we need you to do. We need you to spread the guards around the city and start preparing to move in the Gith. Our main goal at this moment is to clear the Gith from the city. So I need you to protect the city as you usually do and prepare.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, let's go, guys. Let's go help people.
Freedom.
Also, I hold out my hand like to shake his hand and be like, "Are we in this together?"
I mean, I joined the guards to protect the city, so yeah, kind of takes me.
I will start looking around for the mayor's antechamber or whatever you want to call it. His quarters.
Yeah, go and make an investigation check.
I would like to
So
look
I'm gonna
as
collect
well.
up all the arrows I shot in this fight.
I'm asking Anja or Era to help me, whoever's closer.
Oh, and then
I'm proficient in investigation, so maybe you should help me.
Then that works. I'll help someone.
just tell me whenever you drop haste.
Haste would have been done after a minute, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure after this altercation happens, you're gonna be like, "Oh God!"
Yeah, and then you he's like, Hanguzi is still like dancing around a little bit, and then suddenly you just hear like coming down, and then he just hits the floor face first.
Yeah, no. Just for 6 solid seconds, Hung Huji does literal nothing. It's just the world just slams back into you, basically.
What day is it?
Tuesday?
And you're right next to the other guard who's still like, comrade, it's okay. Our illusion still lives.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can my healing hands remove exhaustion?
No.
Paladin healing hands? No.
No, it's
Okay, I didn't
diseases
think
and
so.
poisons.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and heal. I'll start going around and healing anyone who has any hit points missing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll take that.
After
Yeah,
you
no.
helped me investigate, which was a 15.
I did, yeah.
Yes. So
After I
will
helped
say
investigate.
you do see behind the shattered throne. Now,
That was me.
So symbolic. There is a little secret door that you think goes straight to, you're assuming, the Duke's chambers.
I found the basement.
Well, it goes up.
Oh,
not
it goes
down.
up. Oh, I found a door. I think it goes upstairs.
Yeah, the captain is like, if you want to find the dungeons, it's back where we came from. You'll see the barracks. I'm gonna be headed there, and then there's a way down.
Wait for us and we'll go with you.
I'm not
They're
going
not
there,
going
but I
to the
can
dungeon.
show you where
No,
the
to the barracks.
downstairs is. Okay, yes.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
he leads you, like, kind of around back to that large antechamber. He's like points at the big staircase up, like that's where, you know, noble quarters and other parts of the castle are, how you get to the walls and such, and then leads you into the big barracks. And he's like, all right, everyone, the Duke was not the Duke, and the Gith might be doing something. Looking at you guys like, is that right? Like, did I...
The Gith had successfully infiltrated the Duke, and had replaced him with a terrible creature of the night.
A terrible night
And
clone.
as such, we have been forced to destroy that creature and the Gith he was working with. And so, we are now doing our best, though we've not been rightfully elected, to bring peace back to the town from the Gith.
What they said. Yeah.
We should check what's in the Duke's quarters before we go into the
Aja's
basement.
already going upstairs. She found it. Why wouldn't she be going upstairs to look?
Yeah,
Also-
I also go.
Also, I
upstairs.
know y'all are really excited about that, but real quick, Luminos, you are in the kitchen, and there is a wealth of alcohol in there.
Yep. Let me just paint you a picture. After a good bit of time, a few bottles of Gith have now littered the floor, and I'm now sprawled out sleeping.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh,
Perfect.
Do we hear his snores?
it's just not that close.
Here's what happens. One of the servants from the kitchen, we're gonna go back to the Duke's quarters. So Andre, you go up, see a very stately master bedroom. It's full of, nice
this is so
furniture and
fancy.
it's at least one of the top 5 fanciest things you've ever seen.
Yeah. Still
What are you
breathing.
looking for?
What are we
for
looking
anything
for?
particular?
I look at Alex.
Uncle Uzi just grabs one of the couches and starts like dragging a little.
Sure, yeah.
I think the manor is ours for the moment. We don't necessarily have to take the couches out.
I think he's
Like-
trying
You
to
you just took the manor.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm keeping this place.
Yeah, Uncle Uzi looks at Andre's like, okay, yes, boss. And then he puts it down, starts pushing it back a little bit.
Wait, am I suddenly a boss? What's going on? Like, what? I'm not your boss. No, I'm not.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
am not your boss. It was written in my mother's will that I was not going to be a part of this gang thing. So, I would like to, I've probably disappointed her already enough today. I don't know if I can continue. Oh, God.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Did I just...
You need a little pick me up. I think I've got some vodka in my pocket, and then you see him like also like reach out and pull out a vial of poison. It's like, yeah, I can make this work.
Don't, I don't want that one.
For me.
Just drop poison. I know what that is. No thanks.
Alexander will pull out his hip flask and say, I've got my own. He's got a little tiny hip flask.
I'm gonna take Alex's hip flask.
You have to wrench it from his hands.
Well, do you want to go ahead? I would like to impose a natural 1 onto you that you have.
Fine, whatever. You take it.
And whatever it is, it's just in her belly now.
That's very, very, very extremely strong liquor that he's
It's
been
okay.
saving.
I have advantages on. I have a +3 on my con saves right now, so we're fine.
Yeah.
I like you.
I'm a
I like you to
wizard.
roll for that, please.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, no.
Immediately passes out from.
So on top of, well, I would say that my blade song is not active right now, so this is just the normal con save. But yeah.
That was an intelligence save
Oh, that is an intelligence save.
you just made.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I am a con save. Fine.
Even better. Yeah, no. Without even blinking. Just boom, done.
Just hands back. So Alex is like, all right, let's search this room. I have no idea what I'm looking for, and and Ember apparently has a phone call, but she's gonna search
just-
this room.
Make an
Okay, I'm back.
investigation check.
What are we looking for? What are we looking for, Alex? As I like slam the
Well-
flask back into your chest.
He is going to finish off what is left in the flask if there's anything left,
No.
and then there's not, and then he's gonna kind of like do that whole like, and he's going to snap his fingers and detect magic, and we're looking for magic is what he's gonna say to Anja.
Okay.
Konguzi is he's just looking for gold.
Alright, yeah.
He's all in on theft.
I'm gonna
sounds
look
like
for official documents.
perfect. So that means Hanguzi and Ira make your own investigation checks, and then
Yeah.
sounds like Anja is now helping Alexander, since Alexander has detect magic on. So
Sure.
Alexander make investigation with advantage. Nice. Okay, so
World's worst
That's pretty
investigator.
nice.
Ira, I will say you do find like some correspondence stuff, but nothing that seems spicy. You think that he probably has an office somewhere else in the castle you probably didn't find, or there's a secret thing that you haven't found. Alguzi, you find, so you're just looking for valuables, yeah?
Yeah.
You easily find like 300 gold worth of just like jewelry and nice clothes.
Yeah.
If I see him grab anything with a ruby in it, I snatch it from him. So, but that's the only thing I take from him.
Okay.
Like Konguzi seems like a little bit surprised, but he just kind of like, yeah, we're good. It's
Okay,
fine.
then make that 275 worth of nice jewelry and clothes. Then I suppose.
Solid.
Okay, and then so Alexander, are you looking and Andre are looking for magic stuff? So
Yes, any kind of magic, enchantments, anything.
So you're looking around. I mean, there is like a small amount of warding around the room. You gather that you probably wouldn't be able to scry on this room, just because allowing people to scry.
Good to know.
Like
Not to mention our only scryer is dead.
Yeah, that too.
Dead.
Well, watch episode 12 if you don't know what that means. No.
Yeah.
But other than that, the only magical item you can see is beneath the bed. You see a kind of like an oval stone about the size of like a tennis ball. It's kind of brown, looks like almost sandstone, with like a kind of placid face on it.
What kind of magic is it giving off? Like what school?
If I remember correctly, let me check.
Because that's kind of important to know.
This is found by Anja
Evocation.
getting down on her hands and knees and like going, because she's way smaller than Alexander is, to reach under the bed and
I
like
point out where the magic is and tell her to go get it.
and like
That shadow.
oh, I almost got it. Oh, reaches, butt in the air, pulls it out. Here we go.
Evocation magic.
Evocation. I'll take it from her and kind of roll it around in my fingers. Nah.
It explodes. Wait.
Boom. Dead.
Not quite. Not quite.
Can I argue?
Do I recognize it at all, or does Anja recognize
you
it?
two
Actually,
can
I'll
make-
hold it out to Anja.
Yeah, you two can make Arcana checks because this kind of item is not that.
Take advantage.
Would it be? It's probably not a religious artifact, huh?
No.
Yeah. I figured I'd ask just in case.
I mean, so Aaron
I know
Honghuzi, you
nothing.
can look and spell and see if you recognize what this might be.
Wait, I think I've seen something like that.
Actually, can I use? I believe I have. Oh no, it wouldn't matter. Never mind. I was gonna say I believe I have advantage still, but never mind. Doesn't matter.
Although.
What
Aaron,
do I have? Is there somewhere I
That
can
is a
check
12.
that?
That is a
Should
12
we-
from you.
Oh, right.
So
Oh,
I will
that's
say,
fine.
Honghuzi, you recognize this as one sending stone.
Oh, sending stone, and that's
So it usually has a pair, but it lets you cast sending to a person connected to it.
I wonder if he talked to George with that.
Do I know how to activate a sending stone?
You need to know the word, right?
Yeah,
Do I have to know the command word?
Yeah, but also if you either cast Identify or attune to it, you should probably.
Guess what I have?
oh,
Alright!
Do you have to attune to it in order to use a sending stone?
It's a
I don't
magic
believe
item,
so,
yeah.
no.
Okay.
I will go ahead and use my Wand of Knowledge to cast Identify on this sending stone.
candy.
Yeah, so you cast Identify and are able to find the words necessary to use it.
What are the words?
That one, yes.
So,
Amazing.
like, as they just sort of, like, appear over the stone, like, as I, like, wave my wand, Octo Amendo! Oh, wait!
And then, so, oh wait. Is that the message?
You should really say something else.
Can anyone else say anything, or is it only the person who said the command word?
Yeah, I think it's only the person who activated
Because
sends the spell.
basically, Anja is now casting the sending spell.
Oh.
So once she either says 25 words or sends the message.
We have taken over the castle. If you're my daddy, please reply.
That is such a
words?
weird way to say it.
You're on. You're on 14.
Okay,
make
I
it.
got 11 more words.
I'm gonna make a prediction that what's gonna come back is just gonna
Or
be.
if you're
Oh wait, sorry.
Alex's
go back.
daddy,
I-
please
You
reply.
typed out for-
How many? I got like I got 3 more.
Okay.
Why don't you just ask who is this?
Yeah, 3 more words.
Yeah.
Why is it impossible to find sending stones
They should be in the D&D.
anywhere?
Sincerely.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah.
that requires me to get my
Okay,
book out.
here it is. Sincerely, the revolution.
Okay.
Okay. I need to think
Sincerely,
about
what?
the revolution.
I think I heard I assumed you were saying stuff out loud, so I heard you say revolution. I was like,
Okay. So
I'd like to point out,
Mhm.
Alex looks very disappointed.
I have more things here. Do you want to try?
cool. So
Sorry. Like all that look of disappointment. She just like.
Oh, they can only be used once. Shit.
Oh, I know. Nobody
It is-
told
I'm
you what to say. You just let me do it.
trying to think what you get response back.
New phone, who dis?
I just can't get over the fact you're like, if you're my daddy, please respond. You
Here.
just go
Good
for
to
it.
know.
What was that?
You just
Little
hear this like
Russian accent.
low, bassy kind of voice. Well, listen. I will say it sounds like someone who's not a native common speaker. Good to know.
There goes our sense of surprise with the sending stones. Oh well. Is it possible to find another sending stone? Alex is wondering this out loud now.
You know that there is another paired sending stone with this.
Yeah, exactly. So he's wondering out loud if that's possible.
What
like,
language was spoken?
It was common.
It was common.
But it was like obviously one of those like they didn't exactly know a ton of common.
Okay.
Soviet
like-
Russian common.
I don't think that was George.
Yeah, no, George knows common.
Yeah.
He knows every language because he's a piece of shit. I mean, what?
Apparently, I take after him.
Well, no, you don't, Anja.
I was about to say, that's so far from the truth, that's not even remotely true.
Okay.
Is there any other magic in here other than the sending stones? The sending stone?
No other magical items. Doesn't seem like.
Were the Gith's sword inherently magic? Gith's swords.
So they're not inherently magical. They are the reason they do psychic damage is because Githyanki are cool.
Yeah, they have
They
a
are innately psionically magical, which is also why they can like cast so many spells. So
Gotcha.
it's just a symptom of that.
they are
Alex
great
is
swords,
going
but-
to go to the basement while remind me how long detect magic lasts. I don't have it pulled up right now.
10 minutes, I believe.
2 minutes.
Okay. I have 2 more spell slots after this. I should be fine.
So you all head back to the
Yeah,
throne room.
I'm just looking for any magic as I walk,
Mhm.
and I will recast to keep it up because I have about 30 minutes total.
Yeah.
Of
The throne
left.
room. The throne room also has the like can't be scryed on, and no, that's it. Sorry. Also, as you all kind of enter down, you see there's like a servant, kind of like nervously waiting for you guys. Hi. Real quick. You guys are with that noble guy, right? Star
Yes.
Baller.
Yes. Starcaller. Oh,
He's like real drunk in the kitchen. Is that normal?
Just
I don't-
move him into one of the guest rooms and make sure he's on his side.
Okay. We're not. should we
I was
try wake
about
him
to
up, right?
say no, don't wake him up, but you might need multiple people.
You might need multiple.
Yeah, no,
persons.
he's in a lot of armor. Okay. It's also really nice
Uh,
armor, so.
Also, can you send someone to the dancing badger to retrieve a woman named Pam? Bring her to here.
I certainly could send a runner. Yeah,
Thank you.
That would be great.
sure.
Also,
He needs his mother to take care of him, apparently.
if
And
you
that's
could
that
start,
Alex is gonna walk off.
if you could start preparing a feast, I feel as though it's in order.
I'm gonna.
Wait, is it
We have a
like
few things to do.
oh, yeah,
they
do
have
those
to
things
clean,
first?
They have to clean up the entire throne room.
Yeah.
Somebody exploded it.
Yeah.
I
Also,
wonder who does
like,
that.
as much as you're all very dangerous, I don't think you're our boss. And
Is he
the
saying
very
that out
least-
loud?
at the very least,
He's not gonna like that.
our
Masters.
boss just got taken out, and I don't really
Masters.
want to spend my first day off in a long time cooking for someone else. If that
No
makes
masters, no servants. Viva the
Could you
revolution!
find a carpenter then? You need to
Um,
rebuild the throne.
Alexander is, as he's saying this, he's gonna
Sure.
slowly get closer and closer to him until he's right in his face.
Yeah, she's just gonna get out of there. She just leaves.
He doesn't let her leave. He stands in front of her and he's like, "Yeah, see, that's
Well,
the
no,
thing." is we
no.
don't
As you
know
like
what it
walk towards her, she's just like booking.
is. Oh, okay.
I
Then
mean,
never
you can
mind.
chase her down if you really.
No, I'm
want.
not gonna chase her down. I was just like, as she was talking, I was getting closer.
No, yeah.
But,
Apparently, after a revolution happened, she didn't want to immediately go back to being a servant cooking food for people. weird thing. Who would have thought?
I mean,
It was less of a revolution and more of a killing a mayor. The only person who thinks it's a revolution is Hung Huzi.
That's not
Heckin'
what she was
communist.
told.
there are plenty of people in this castle that were on board with the mutiny.
Yeah, That's
Like,
not the narrative that was being presented to these people.
Are there any catering companies in town?
Sure. Yes.
I really want a food. I mean, this has been a long day already, and we're about to go kill some more Gith. I just
Catering
want to
in
call a
medieval
catering company
times.
and get the feast.
Catering in medieval times. I don't even know what to say anymore.
So
They're traveling chefs.
what are you guys doing now?
I'm heading to the basement and looking for a vault or something along those lines.
Is everyone going
I
with?
will assist.
I'm doing the same, but I'm seeing if I can flag down a servant and get him to call a
Yeah,
catering
most of the servants seem gone for
Oh,
some weird
shucks.
reason. As if, the castle just got revolutioned.
Okay, to the
Um,
basement.
Okay, so one thing that happens, why don't you all make me dex saves? As you enter into that large entry chamber that kind of leads back to the throne room, towards the dining room, and the barracks.
Can
Is
I
it
use...
magical? Is there any magic involved? Because I would see it.
This is not a spell.
Okay.
Can I use one of my nat ones for the dex save?
You may.
Okay.
Okay.
Then, yes. I'm just gonna... So that would make it a 4 if you count the save. I just had a couple I was sitting on, and I figured, you know what? Let's just do it.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. And am I waiting on anyone's deck save?
No.
I'm just saying that I failed. So.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So, let me just look up something real quick. But as you all walk into the chamber, there's this, kind of high, kind of, almost whistling sound as you walk in, and this giant ballista shot that's kind of got this trail of force and magic behind it pierces the ceiling, and I'm gonna roll some damage here once I find some good damage to roll, as not everyone is able to completely dodge the effects of this.
Nope.
Do I get a reaction at all?
What's your intention here?
To shield Anja?
Nah. A natural 1 has been used, and also, you may be fast, but this is, a magically
Instantaneous.
propelled
It's
ballista.
traumatic. Let's just let it happen.
This is also a magically propelled ballista shot.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Just throw it out there. Figured why not.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Okay. Okay. Where's the... Alright, so I'm just gonna roll the things and the other things. So, Anja, you take 26 points of piercing damage.
No.
Oh God.
And Alexander, as you try and shield, or you take half of that, you take 13, as you are so you take 13 force damage, as basically, Andre, you are partially grazed by this massive ballista shot, and Alexander, and it slams into the ground, and there's kind of shockwave of force, as not only just the sheer impact of it, but also you see the force that was propelling it kind of make a force shockwave around, and Hanghuzi and Ira, you are out of the way enough.
I'm gonna fall to my knees, still conscious. Vomit blood at this point.
There's now a massive hole in the ceiling where you can see the large astral brig that is constantly above the city has turned towards the keep, and apparently turns its weapons towards it. As you see, its second ballista fires into a different part of the keep.
Oh boy.
Well,
how far away are they?
It's way up in the air. It's not
It's miles. Are there? Do I know if there's any Gith nearby?
There may be one in the basement.
I start sprinting to the basement.
Okay.
How long would it take for me to fly up there?
A few minutes probably. Just because.
Yeah, by that time, there's not going to be a keep left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Start shooting at you.
I'm
Okay,
going.
how
I'm
far
going for a
away
Hail Mary here.
is the basement? Like, about how far away?
You'd say it'll probably only take you it won't take you that long to get there. You don't think?
Also, for my last spell slot, I am casting Expeditious Retreat on myself,
Sure.
so I can
I will
dash as a
remind
bonus
you.
action.
You all also know where Luminos is right now.
Oh shit! Luminos.
Okay, so
So what's the plan here? What are you guys doing?
I'm going to fly directly up and into the windows of one of the guest rooms.
Yeah.
And hope it's Luminos's. And
No, that lady ran away. He's still in the kitchen.
She did nothing. She did not do anything.
Yeah.
She was clearly not doing anything.
He's still in the kitchen, bud.
well,
You
I
can go
wouldn't-
to the kitchen or a guest room. You tell me.
Aira wouldn't believe that the lady would just walk away without doing anything.
And apparently she wouldn't, as you see Luminos drunkenly on his side.
Aw.
Yeah,
That's good, at least.
I'm gonna grab Luminos and
Yeah, so
fly him outside the keep.
make me some strength checks.
Yup.
Let's just do one first and see what happens. Never mind. Okay. So without having to discard some of his armor, and without having to take any points of exhaustion, and without having to worry about ballista shots randomly hitting you, apparently, because all of you have rolled at least one natural 20 this session, I think. You just take Luminos. It's difficult, and you do not go fast, but you are able to get him outside of the castle. I will say, since you are now outside, you also see that there are 2 skiffs headed towards the castle. So I'm guessing you're just taking him to the Badger, or are you gonna just drop him outside the castle?
I am literally dropping him outside the castle.
And then what?
Like he's gonna end up with bruises from this flight.
Yes.
And then I'm returning at top speed to the basement.
Sounds good. All right, so we'll get back to you in a second. So you three.
Yes.
Yes, 3. You head towards the basement. So first of all, you can see that there is like some magical warding on the jail cells, the like arcane lock type stuff. You do see, Alexander, that the path kind of splits, and there is a large vault door. Like this is probably like the mayor's vault, but there's also a kind of what looks to be a more maximum, what would have been a maximum security cell, right? Like it's only it doesn't have the bars, it has like the door with the slat, but you see that there is what looks to be another a set of Gith Yankee armor leaning against it.
I will yell back to Anja and Hong Huzi to get in the vault, and I will go to the Gith.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to point out I just full speeded away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I assume that like Hong Huzi's like I've got like in kind of like an arm under Anja because he's not.
Oh yeah.
Not okay.
He got clipped by a ballista.
Like,
At least one of you has a healing potion on you.
I do have a healing potion on me, and
I ran because I used all my healing points to top everyone off in the.
I will take my healing potion. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's what, 2d4?
Sounds 2d4 plus 2.
But yeah, and
Okay.
I will be talking to the Gith when he gets there. When I get to there.
No, yeah. So we'll do. So we got kind of 2 different scenes. So first of all, Andra and Hong Huzi, are you gonna do that? Are you not gonna follow Alexander? Are you gonna try and get in the vault, or are you gonna?
Hong Huzi's gonna try to get into this vault. Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Andra?
I'm just gonna look back and forth, and she's like, I'm gonna stay with him. And she's like, I'm gonna stay with him.
Doesn't mean like he's like he looks back like sees she's taking a potion, so she looks better-ish, and he just he like gives her a thumbs up and then just turns back, and like you already see him like kind of like get ready, like he's about
Yeah.
to just force this lock, like it's good old times.
Yeah. So Andre, by him you mean Alexander?
Yes. Just not gonna leave
Cool.
him.
Making sure. So real quick, so Alexander, you step into this former jail cell, and what you see, so you see a large arcane symbol drawn into the ground that kind of fills most of the center of the chamber and leads to each corner of the room, and it kind of goes up, right? And you see that it has this kind of same glow that beam that hit the cube did, right?
What school of magic am I getting off of it? Because I still have detect magic up.
Necromancy. Real big necromancy.
I figured, but you know.
Like the most necromancy you've ever seen in one place. Way more, like this makes anything you saw in the mansion look like child's play.
Okay.
And so you see there's that large symbol, and then standing in the center of it, armor off, but still wearing what appears to be kind of like Gith Yankees, almost like off-time clothing, right? It's this kind of like kind of strange, almost like leather. On the top, it kind of looks like a strange kind of like double wrap, and then kind of like jerkin like pants. That's not the right word, but you like leather.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
With stitching along, and standing there concentrating is the Gith Yankee Gish that you encountered at the very beginning of this campaign.
Ooh, the one
Standing
that's
in the center of this symbol.
I'll just walk right up to him.
Could you, real quick, make an insight?
Yeah. Insight? Fantastic. Where is my insight? That's intimidation.
That's not
There we go.
good.
Okay.
That's a 20
I'll
total.
tell you when
Not
you're
bad.
here, Anja, because he did get there way before y'all.
Yeah, I know.
So-
This is my delayed reaction.
No, yeah. So,
like walking up. This is not good.
as you look, Alexander, as much as it looks like this Gish is maintaining and focusing on this symbol, as you look at it and as your detect magic kind of starts to wear off, as you kind of were up and around and all that, you notice that it's actually kind of the other way around. You see that this Gish is more imprisoned by this symbol, and the symbol is taking energy away from the Gish. This Gish is actually like trapped, and this symbol is siphoning away his magic to maintain itself.
So, okay. And also, I lied. I have one last spell slot because warlocks have 2, not 1.
Oh yeah.
So-
no, because you're only first level warlock right now.
Yeah, they have 2 spell slots, not 1. In that level 1. I believe they do. Let me check again.
Check the multi rules.
It's pack magic. It's different.
Yeah, but yeah, because it just kind of gets.
I'm looking right now.
Fairly certain. That
Oh no, yeah, no, I only have 1 spell slot. Never mind, I lied. Because I used detect magic again. Expedition. Yeah, I'm out of spell slots.
Tapped out. Yep. So.
But I
that's
still
what
have
you-
my channel divinity, so I haven't used that yet.
You do.
I'm going to just summon up my sword, putting my black cleaver on my back, and just walk up to the Gith as close as I can if there's nothing barring me.
Yeah. As you walk in, you can start to feel the kind of circle of necromantic energy kind of try and grab at you. You can feel yourself kind of slowing down, but nothing mechanical yet, at least.
Okay. I am going to, as I'm walking up, I'm going to start muttering a little bit, and I am going to attempt to reach out to my mother as best I can.
Okay.
And just in one of his few times he's actually praying, he's going to slam the sword down onto the border of the glyph.
Yeah. As you attempt to save this man, and Andre, you step in and see this. You see this scene, right? You see this Gish. You see Alexander inside, like putting himself inside this you don't even need to detect magic. Like, this is bad.
Oh yeah.
Step in it, you see him slam in. So there is a kind of bright white light that comes about. You see this kind of nasty, again, like this rusted, not impressive sword that Alexander has been using since this time in the mansion. As it slams into this symbol, you see it transforms it. You see the rust falls away until it's nothing but a pristine, gorgeous blade, and it's simple yet elegant, and even as it slams into the stone, it seems to cut through it with a magical force. And you see just a kind of slight glow around Alexander as he does so, and you can see faintly the outlines of where his skeletal wings usually are. You can see just the briefest flash of true wings
Yeah.
as the sword piercing this symbol disrupts it enough for a moment, and you see Gish's eyes go wide, and he immediately dimension doors like to the edge of the chamber. No.
Oh hi.
No. This is. They will come. They know I'm not in here. You must leave now.
I just grab him and start taking him with me.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I just if he's weak or whatever, I just pick him up, fireman carry him out.
Real quick, Honghuzi, you are standing in front of this vault door. What are you trying to do?
Let's see here. I'm gonna try and break this lock because I don't have these tools.
Yeah, let's just get like a straight athletics.
Okay. Athletics. 18.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna break a vault door here, unfortunately.
Yep.
Do we, as we're going back up, see Honghuzi trying to break this lock?
Well, real quick, do you have anything else you want to try before they come back?
Let's see here. If I can't like quite force it,
I mean, you can try again, or if you have something else you want to try.
Let's see here. I've got Smith's tools, Tinker's tools. Short of like just trying to hack at it directly with with my sort of like hacking at it with my weapon to see if I can't just chip it open. There's nothing more creative to do.
Okay.
Another athletics.
Go make another athletics.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's. I mean, it's a vault.
Yeah. Just tank. Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
not working out.
you guys, yes, you start rushing out. You see Honghuzi.
Hey, we have to get out of here. Are you sure you want to go in there?
Yeah. Come on. Like, what else are we here for? We gotta.
You see this Gith Yankee looks like the warriors you've seen, like just as like physically strong looking, but you see they have these kind of arcane lines that kind of run around and across their body, and he says this: they'll come and they will kill all of you.
Why isn't that dead? What's going on?
Please.
I can't kill him. He's important. He's been marked. And I just continue to walk. I say that because I know you guys, I know he saw me mark the captain earlier, and I hope he understands that's what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
Can you get in and out of there quickly?
Probably.
Knock. And I go. I cast knock on the vault, and then I go. It's all yours, bud.
Okay. So when you cast knock on a magical door, it makes it like cancels out the magical properties, correct?
No, it opens, but briefly.
Yeah.
To press for 10 minutes. Okay, yeah. So it is now a unlocked vault.
And I continue up with Alex in the Gith. I trust
I'm
that.
assuming that was abjuration, right? When we walked by.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I figured as much.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. So Honghuzi,
Yes.
you tell me how many rounds you want to spend looting.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go for
This is a massive, like, there's a lot of money.
10
You do have a
rounds.
bird person to rescue you.
10 rounds.
10,
You can
yeah,
spend
10
a
rounds of
minute.
loot. Yeah, 10 rounds of looting.
Okay, cool. So, are you going just for valuables, or are you gonna see if you can find any items in this kind of little hoard here?
He's gonna prioritize, like, if he can get like a magical sword or something out of this vault,
Mhm.
heck yes. Like, if he can't like find those within like kind of like the first half of those, like one of those in like the first half of those rounds, and he'll just settle for just like, yeah, just gather up about as much gold as he can like carry without like
Mhm,
really
mhm.
weighing himself down, and then just book it.
Yeah. So go ahead and make me. So the first half. So 5 investigation checks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, that is not. That was 6. So ignore that last one.
Okay. Okay. So the first round you find like 75 gold.
For sure.
Second round, I will say you find.
Also, just letting you know, in a minute here, my food is finally arriving, so I might go silent.
Okay.
If that's why.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. Second round, I'm just trying to find the thing I set up. So, second round, you do find a short sword that you believe is magical.
Okay.
Then that next round, you find a what was it? Find a belt or a cloak.
Okay.
And that 19, you find a javelin.
Okay. So.
And then for the 12, you find another 75 gold. And then for that one, you drop some of the stuff and you have to spend the round picking everything else up.
Okay.
So then after that, are you just gonna get more money, or are you cutting your losses? Like what?
Let's see here. Like yeah, he's got much gold. Like 3.
I will say if you're not looking for items, you can just get 100 gold per round.
Let's see.
Of stuff.
Items. He's feeling good about those items, so he's gonna spend. He's gonna stay for all 10 rounds because he's feeling good. So he's gonna
500 more gold.
Yeah, 2 more searching for items.
Oh, 2 more searching for items. So go ahead. 2 more checks.
1, 2.
Oh.
Ooh.
And
okay.
all the rest is going. And like I'll just say now, no matter what, all the rest is going to be spent searching for gold.
Sounds good. So you find a pair of gloves, and then that natural 20. I will say you find a set of even without an innate sense of magic, you find an extremely powerful set of leather armor that you can get.
Okay, and yeah, and like with that plus the extra rounds of which I think
300 gold.
Okay, and yeah, with that, absolutely gonna book it.
Okay, we're gonna get back to you,
Yeah.
my risk-taking friend. So Anja and Alexander and the Gish, you meet Era like in the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I tell Era, take the Gish to the mansion, the wizard's mansion.
Why?
Because we need him out of town.
Legit.
We need him somewhere he can. We need to hide him. As he leaves, I will put my hand on his back and do the mark thing with Eldritch blasting him. This time, I will leave Alexander's personal mark that has the mark of the shining cord on it.
Sure.
So do that thing, and it hurts the Gith. I apologize, but tell him it needs to be done and send him off.
The Gish will look at you, Era, and say, I can get us a head start. And it's going to dimension
That'd be
for
nice.
you guys, like, the maximum distance towards the edge of town, so that you, at the very least, will not be seen flying directly out of the keep.
Okay.
And then, are you also going to tell them where you dropped off Luminos, or no?
Luminos will wake up eventually.
Cool. All right. Our 2 probably siblings. Anything from you? Just going to the dancing bedroom?
Holding her wound, trying to.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's a pile. I'm still bleeding.
I don't let go of my sword for a single second, and I run to the Church of Pelor.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna follow.
I drag Anja with me.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe don't drag. Maybe it's like, can you just hoist me over your shoulders or something? I can't.
I still have. I was about to say I pick her up because I
Okay.
still have expeditious retreat. I'm still running faster.
Thanks, I'm not very heavy.
If you could both the siblings probably.
I
make me
did not
perception
mean
checks.
to do that, but
What
yeah,
kind of
that's expeditious, by the way, in case you needed to see it ever.
What do
Yeah,
you
no,
need?
you're good. Perception checks on both
Okay.
of the siblings.
The probably
Most likely,
siblings.
but kind of, sort of, yeah.
It's all up in
17
the
for
air.
me.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
And,
No worries.
it doesn't change that they're family at this point.
Yeah, but that's a 17 for perception. What am I seeing here, buddy?
Well, I gotta see what. So Anja sees nothing. So first of all, Alexander, I will say,
She sees
because
white.
of maybe luck, maybe just fate, you see Luminos passed out like just outside the walls of the castle.
Alexander does not have the strength for this, but he's gonna pick up Luminos anyway,
Oh,
and he's
God.
going to attempt. He's gonna set Anja down, tell her to run with him, and drag or like put fireman carry.
Let's get some
Luminos.
athletics. Let's get an athletics check from you, please.
Yeah, definitely. He's
Wow.
strong, but not that
Yeah.
kind of strong. I guess he is that kind of strong. Never mind.
Basically, like, you still go, like, you're slowed a lot, but basically the only reason you are not, like moving in a crawl is because of expeditious retreat. Like, if
Okay.
it were not for the magical effect propelling you, you'd just be like a step, and then another step. Yeah, you just feel like some force propelling you as well.
Okay.
And as you are doing that, as you get towards the Church of Pelor, you do see the Dancing Badger kind of on the other side. You see a Gith Yankee skiff that was apparently parked on top of, like you see it kind of crushed in the roof of the Dancing Badger at some point, like apparently while you were in the keep, fly away.
Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. That's why I didn't take the Gish back to the Dancing Badger. Because we talked about the revolution, and that probably tipped them off. But yeah, I just continue to head to the Church of Pelor, and I just like, sorry guys, I can't help you right now. I've got too many problems
And
coming right now.
now we're gonna come back to our friend Honghuzi.
Yes.
So Honghuzi,
Also
first of
bio.
all, yes, real quick. So first of all, your speed is halved.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say, as you have just an inane amount of loot.
Yeah.
So you go up into the barracks, and you see, first of all, that the ballistas of the Give Yankee brig has decimated most of the keep, right? Like, think, yeah, just complete, like, most of the ceiling is collapsed in at this point, and it's basically, it's still up, like, the keep has not collapsed, but in probably a few more minutes, it will.
Okay.
Right. And you see that there are, in sight, no Gith, but you can hear Gith Yankee walking through the keep. The barrage seems to have somewhat subsided, as there's now apparently Gith in the keep. So what do you do?
Okay, so I am all in on getting out of here and since I'm loaded down, I'm not confident that I can just book and outrun them, especially since I definitely don't see any of my party members around. So I'm going to try and sneak my way clear of this building.
Yeah, so, and for our new friends who've just joined us, so the party is in the keep of Orial, or Malja, the city they live in, after just attacking and defeating the strange ooze that was impersonating the mayor. Then sent a message apparently to some sort of significant member of the Githyanki who are essentially running and surveying this entire town. And then they turned and fired on it. All but one of the party got out as fast as they could, except of course for Honghuzi, who stayed for a full minute to loot. So now we're gonna see how that stealth check works out, as Honghuzi tries to sneak out of the castle, now full of Githyanki.
I was about to say, do you want to try that cloak on? Maybe that'll help.
You think I do not have time to attune to a cloak of I don't know?
Definitely do not
Oh,
have
that's
time to
right.
attune.
Attuning is a thing. Never mind.
So that's a 13.
I am going to spend another luck point because I think I can do better.
Yeah.
Okay, so that you're down to 2 luck points now.
Yes. I'll take that.
Can do better. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna turn off my GM mode real quick, and I'm gonna just roll some perception checks. So I'm gonna let you know that there are 3 Gith that you need to sneak past,
Okay.
and they get a +1. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the first one.
I'm calling it. Second one's gonna see him.
No.
And last one.
Oh, no, it was the third one.
So you sneak through the barracks past a Gith, and then past another one, and you are in the front door, and so you see there were these large regal wooden double doors, right?
Yeah.
And they were slashed and slammed open by one of these magically propelled ballista bolts from the large astral brig, and you slip past and slam right into a Githyanki. We're gonna do some initiative real quick and see
Okay.
what happens here.
Initiative.
Greed.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, when I do get to the Church of Palor, I'm just essentially throwing Luminous at them.
Sure. So, all right. I'm gonna roll for Gith Yankee. So that's gonna be a plus. So here, I'll roll this face up as well. This is a +2. So you go before the Gith Yankee. What do?
Okay.
You are right next to them.
Okay, so let's see here. Is this guy look as tough as the elites that were in the throne room earlier?
I will let you know, those were not elite warriors. Those were
Okay.
baseline Gith Yankee warriors.
Okay, so I've got Honghuzi the picture of it in his head of about how tough that guy is, and
This looks like yet another baseline.
he just goes he goes, what's going on? The Duchess told me to save what I could. Help me get I need to get to the underquarter.
Okay, make a deception check with disadvantage, I will say.
Yeah, okay. So disadd. That's 6.
Mm-hmm. The Githyanki kind of draws its blade and says, are you part of this revolution?
What? 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 What is that? Are you gonna? And he just starts backing up. Are you
back towards the keep?
just away from the keep? He's just trying to not have the sword in his chest.
Yeah.
I really reveled. Is that why you were shooting?
State your purpose now.
Escape with my live, not die.
Wait, can I just ask a super quick question? Are you just covered in magic items right now?
Yeah, no. He's just got full bags of money on him. He's got a sword and a javelin and a cloak and a full set of leather armor in his pack.
Oh my god!
He looks like he just looted the place.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yeah. The
Oh, it's
Gith Yankee
fantastic.
says, "If you do not want to die, I will take you prisoner."
And he looks down, looks back up at the guy, looks back up at the guy, inhales, and he just goes, "Would you believe me if I told you that? Would you believe me if I told you to turn? Would you believe me if I told you to watch out behind you?"
Make me another, I guess, deception check with disadvantage.
Yeah. Let's see here. Deception. It's literally the same
You
thing.
do have another luck point, I will say.
With the luck, yeah,
wanna
sure,
try?
why not? Let's see what happens.
You also have a nat 20.
That's
Ooh,
not
I don't-
that's
necessary.
your
It's not
dirty
necessary.
20.
But you got a
Yeah,
dirty, so we're
okay.
fine.
So the Gith Yankee does turn around for a second, as this is like basically an active war scene in their eyes. What do? You have a split second where they are looking away.
Let's see here, and let's see here. I've covered enough stuff that I definitely.
You're half speed. If you, I will say, you can drop either 2 items, or the 300 gold you picked up in the last 3 rounds, and you will not be half speed, or you can try run away half speed.
I'm going to drop the 300 gold and book.
Okay, so with that,
Heading towards the Fang Bar, because like that is where I mentally default as like home speed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you were able to book it, losing most of the gold you did take from the from the vault, but are able to escape with your life, if only barely. Like they chase you, but also they like their orders are about the keep, not about you. So
he's only willing to do so much for a filthy looter. Like he's not happy about this, but screw it.
Exactly. This is going in the report, but it's not his name.
Yeah.
So you managed to get away. So Luminos D Starcolor, you are currently drunkenly passed out at the base of the wall of this keep. So.
Oh no! I grabbed him with me.
Oh,
I took him with me to the Church of Palor.
Never mind.
He wakes up when I throw him at the freaking door.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well, here we're gonna go to Era real quick. So Era, you have taken this Gish, a high-ranking Gith Yankee member who's got extremely potent arcane powers, and you've taken them to this now abandoned wizard mansion. What are you doing? You're there, like you've gotten there.
I am dropping him off, telling him don't go anywhere, don't contact anyone, and then flying back. Also, like, try to find somewhere that's warded or something so they can't scry you.
The Gish will be like, do you know if any of the parts of this is?
A wizard used to live here. There's a bunch of teleporty bits down there.
Understood. I will try.
Cool. I'm out. And I fly away.
Alright.
And I'm returning to town and trying to find any of my party members.
I would have. Never mind. I wouldn't have screamed at him that I was going to the church.
Go?
I'd start at the Dancing Badger.
Okay. You go to the Dancing Badger. You see, as you are flying near it, that the roof of it has been mostly collapsed. It looks like one of the Gith Yankee ships has landed on the roof and then flew away.
I'm gonna go into the basement of the Dancing Badger.
So first of all, as you like land inside the second floor, you can see signs of like people running out like down the stairs, and then also scenes of some like you can see the parts of Alan's clothing, like as if he was dragged. And then do you want to go downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
So you go downstairs. You see the form of Halia unconscious on the floor, stable. As she apparently rolls really good on death saves when I do it behind the screen.
What a hero.
Yeah, you also see that the secret door is closed. Doesn't appear that anyone has found it or opened it.
I'm gonna pour my healing potion down Halia's throat.
Yeah.
And try to revive her.
Yep. So make a roll 2d4 plus 2.
Ooh.
So yeah, Halia, this dwarven barkeep, the owner of the dancing bedroom, one of your contacts. They came. I'm not sure what they did. They knocked me out pretty quick. Ellen and that professor, they were coming to help you. They said they had something to tell you about. Well, lots of stuff from the other Gith in there. But I'm not sure what happened. They got to me really quickly. I'm not sure how they found us. What's going on?
We took out the mayor. The keep was attacked by the Gith.
Why? Why would they do that? Weren't they kind of working?
That the revolution had killed the mayor and taken over.
Oh. So, the whole surprise attack thing kind of failed then,
Well, no, the surprise attack part of it worked.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Enough.
Oh.
Okay, and after that, I'm gonna head down the secret door, and...
You get on downstairs. It looks undisturbed. You do know that the Githzerai is in one of the rooms, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna check on him first.
The Githzerai, so you see them, again, they're in these kind of like monk wrap clothing, but they're extremely disheveled after being trapped in the Seldaring's Edge warehouse for so long, being kind of like tortured and stuff. But they see you. Are they gone?
The professor and the music guy? Yeah.
You see, he holds up a piece of paper, like almost as if he's scared of it. I think they found them. They said this. I told them not to say this. I think they might have said it.
I'm gonna grab the paper and read it.
As you try and grab, you may have this, but you must not say what is on this paper.
Okay.
And you open up and you see what looks to be a name, Blackheath. Which you remember is the name that the professor of divination said in his office. Not a few hours beforehand.
Okay. I need to find the rest of my people. Sit tight. You're safe enough for now.
Thank you. Do not say it. She, their leader, hungry, and says that word in Gith that a long time ago Ellen was able to translate as Lich.
Lovely. Moving on.
Yeah, where are you going now?
So I'm gonna go outside, think for a moment, and be like, where would they go? Maybe that bar? Yeah, let's try the bar. And I'm gonna fly out to
Head to the Spider's Teeth.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We're gonna come back to the Church of Palor now. So you three, two conscious, enter in. What's going on?
I'm back now. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Just in time.
Perfect timing. We just now cut to you guys.
Dramatic
Oh,
timing.
fantastic.
Just entered, yeah, we're just now back in the Church of Palor.
Okay. I go and find that priest I saw last time.
Yep.
Anja sits on a pew and breathes.
I explain basically what happened. I leave out the fact that we were the aggressors. But I basically tell them, yeah, we were in the keep when they started firing. And I will ask him if he has a way of contacting outside forces. I basically ask him if he has a sending spell or knows someone who has a sending spell.
Understood. So again, Father Rainier, which I believe it was his name, kind of takes us all in. Understood.
Oh,
Yes.
and I also, when I talk about Luminos, I tell him he's one of yours. I think. I kind of dismiss it, but
sure. I can use the sending spell. However, I did not think it would be necessary in my everyday tasks, so I cannot today.
well, it'll be too late.
My apologies.
Yeah.
I can look after this one though.
Actually, would you mind if we stay here for the night? I have a meeting here in the morning.
Not at all. Yes, please.
Okay. Then I will just kind of, I kind of drag Luminos by one of his arms.
Yeah.
And I'll just tell him he's drunk. He's not actually injured. I don't think. And I kind of check him a little bit, but I don't pay attention.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, sure. The Father Rainier will I will at least, this is a valued member of our organization, and will like restore and heal you so that you are awake. Luminos.
Restoring awake.
Yeah. You...
I think I just need to sleep it off.
Everything all right?
So you just woken me up then?
Yes.
Oh, who hit me in the face?
I think you did.
I'm not sure. Fortunately.
I feel like someone hit me with a mallet.
Father Rainier looks over you guys and says, "Yes, I do believe they will be quite all right." Goes to about their other duties.
What happened?
And I just
One of which is you will get fully healed, Anja. as they
Thanks,
see you
because I'm bleeding on the
heavily
floor.
injured. Yeah, like please, let me, and he like cast high level cure wounds on you.
and I will just kind of wait around outside, constantly sending messages to try to find our Era.
Okay.
As soon as I get within range of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where am
I'll take
I?
like a walk around the block.
You're in we're in a Palor, church.
How did I get here?
Alex carried ya. I'm not saying that everything has gone to shit and it's my fault, but I think everything has gone to shit and it's my fault.
In that exact moment, you hear a crumbling sound as the keep collapses.
You see it like happen through like the windows or the open doors.
I don't see it. I just turned to it. What was that?
My fault.
As you can now see the skiffs are kind of now hovering around the ruins of the keep.
I'm really glad all of the servants decided to leave. At least most of them. I don't know about the ones in the soap factory.
Thanks to revolution.
Oh, no.
I mean, their foreman is dead. They're not going to stick around.
The last thing I remember. Did the mayor turn into a goo?
Yeah. He wasn't actually the mayor. Someone made a goo to look like the mayor.
And I remember a monkey.
That was
and
me.
a butterfly.
That might have, yeah.
Or was it a bee? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
And then I remember just lots and lots of.
You were
bottles.
incredibly intoxicated and no help at all.
You're not wrong.
Why does the word revolution keep popping in my head?
Because it started
What started?
a revolution.
What revolution?
I'm not really actually sure, but it started.
Who started it?
I mean, I started a mutiny. Because, you know, you sort of downplayed my abilities and decided to go on your own plan, and I had like a moment of, you know, I'm just gonna, yeah.
So that's what you mean by you done fucked up.
Well, there's a little bit more to that. There was a sending stone.
Oh yeah? How did you fuck that one up?
Well, they let me talk in it.
Ah!
We did not let you talk in it. It accidentally happened.
And I get up slowly from wherever bunk I'm on and look out the window. And is that the result of that message?
Yep. I think so. Yeah.
I just look at it and just go.
She's already like crying, so like it's fine. Like she's already crying, so I mean, now she's never had a disappointment look from a father figure before, but this might be the first time. So this just really hurts. She's also seen you naked, so I don't know if you are a father figure, but there is like it's there that look of disappointment. She knows it from someone somewhere, and she knows that she is a huge disappointment. And she's like, yeah, I really messed up.
I just stare out the window. We all have somewhere.
Smash cut to Hong Huzi.
Yeah, smash cut to Hong Huzi, like limping almost into the spider's teeth. Most people are not in there, seeing as how the Githyanki appear to be destroying the keep. It's mostly just Kelnim and a few other members. Kelnim kind of vaults over to you. Do you know what's going on?
Gith, attack of the keep. Made it out with what?
Obviously, yes.
Took what I could. And then like he looks around, realizes that there's like nobody. Like he looks around for a sec because he like in the back of his mind he definitely forgot where everybody was. He's like I don't know where most of the group is, but Duke is dead. Was dead. Goo. Magic.
What do you mean goo? That means nothing.
Like some kind of goo with faces and tentacles.
That's
Or like pseudopods.
Yeah. Killed that. Killed two Gith. Took this. Saw my face, need to hide.
Huh.
And we are definitely going to want to spread word. They are coming down out there.
Yeah, that's why we're not here. We've all gone to our respective places. Best not to be all in one place, I figured.
That's why you're the boss.
Yes. Why are they coming down? Do you know?
And then like he thinks for a couple seconds, like the princess said something about revolution and descending stones. I think, and considering where that sending stone was and where they started shooting, yeah, I think they're taking action.
She signed the sending spell, sincerely the revolution. what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So, I
But
see.
she was disguised self the entire time.
Yeah,
So it was just a
I
servant.
see. So you knew who we were sending to, but misjudged how they would react, of course.
Yes. No.
This is Kelnim too hungry.
Yeah, and like as he's like kind of like recounting like some of the details, as he actually remembered. Oh wait, she was disguised the whole time. And we might have been having a. Okay, I gotta be real. I was knocking out a lot of guards. We were having a great time. We turned the serving staff against the nobles. It was.
Sure. Okay, love it. I'm loving this so far.
It was a party, but I don't think the princess parties too much. And yeah, we weren't like I wasn't really. I recognized it was a sending stone. I didn't think about where it might be sent. The Gith aren't really any fun. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, two things. One, you just used the sending stone, not knowing exactly who it went to. That's the first thing, right? So that like, am I talking that?
Yeah, you're right, boss.
Two, do you not remember that part where the queen, the person who founded this group, put it in the will that that she's not gonna be partying, as you say. Like that's the reason why we haven't tried to recruit her, even though she's a powerful wizard. Like, did you not remember that part?
I'm having a long day, boss. A lot of people were frustrated. I might have made some mistakes.
Understood. I mean, not everyone can't be perfect, of course, but subtlety is usually helpful. And at that moment, Era comes in.
There you are. I've been looking for someone. I'd hoped it would be Anja actually, but you're good enough.
Why would she come here?
I don't know. I don't know where anyone is.
You don't know? That's
Wait, and then you all split up? What are you guys doing?
Hey,
had
boss.
something very specific that I needed to do. And nobody else came to our hideout, where we're supposed to meet after things like this.
I thought this is a classic smash and grab. The vault door gets broken open. I rush in, take what I can, and book.
Oh yeah.
And then, like he has like some of this like clearly magical stuff.
Yeah.
This is great. I thought this was good.
Nice grab, but why didn't you go to the hideout, where I could find you, instead of this random ass bar?
This is my hideout. Who do you think I work for?
I don't know. You were just part of that revolution back there. I'm pretty sure you're with us now.
Boss, who do I work for, boss?
Oh, okay. So you work for me, but you're on loan. If that makes sense. You're of course part of the Fangs, but the whole point was that you would integrate and be a active member of their organization.
My defense, they didn't tell me where they were going either. Wait, you said they weren't at that other bar?
Nobody went to the hideout. I mean,
where else would they go?
Come on. I don't know.
That's strange. Why wouldn't they go there? That's the place, isn't it?
It was.
They have dancing badgers.
It does have dancing badgers, though.
Yeah.
The top floor is a little wrecked.
What?
Why would the top floor be wrecked?
Lost Elland. I mean, you weren't. You didn't meet him very much, but he got kidnapped. You know that name that one wizard said? Don't say it.
Yeah, you Hongwuzi like halfway gets it. I was like, look.
No, she must not be named. Just don't say it at all. She must not be named. Because I believe she who must not be named is capable of, seeing where her name comes from or something.
And Hongwuzi he snaps his fingers for a couple seconds and then is like, boss, I and you just you see him just like scribble like basically like part of it on his arm, and then just like I think it's because like he wants to like spread the word like don't say this specific thing like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kelnam looks pale, like a very like bright shade of kind of purplish as he's a drow.
Yeah.
That's insanely powerful and dangerous magic.
Yeah, the Githzerai said she was a lich.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's bad.
You're telling me? I was in that freaking keep when the freaking ballistas started hitting it. Aira looks real stressed.
I guess we can only hope that they're not here. My only word of consolation is that usually powerful liches, which she obviously is an extremely powerful one of, usually find it beneath themselves to do most of the legwork. So that's a plus ish.
A bit.
And then he's like, like Hong Kong's like searching for like something to salvage. Like, oh, boss, taxes. Like he just like kind of reaches in, tosses like a bag of like 50 gold out on the table.
Yeah.
Had to dump most of it. There was a foot chase.
I mean, as always, your contributions are appreciated, Haguzi, but this does not seem like the time. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, you're probably right, boss.
I mean, I'll take it. Like quickly pockets it, but you know, timing is everything, especially in our line of work.
Yeah. Speaking of timing, and like because yeah, like at this point he's like kind of hefted around, like made as much as it can be comfortable carrying around like all of these magic items. He's kind of like made it so it's like okay, so
I could carry a few of those if you want.
Yeah. Like I figure like between the two of us, like they kind of just work out like some distribution. And he's okay. So we know where they're not. I know there's this one bar that
I would have told you guys before that I had a meeting to go to the Paler place. I did mention that before.
Yes.
We would have.
In case you remembered.
Oh, okay. So let's see if I can like just kind of work to that in character. Like, okay, so there was that bar he stayed at. Oh, wait, he said something about a meeting tomorrow at church.
Yeah, it was at like sunup. He was real annoyed at attacking the castle tonight. What's the point?
Paylor Church. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, are you suggesting he's there now?
I mean, it's probably better to go to the church than to try and take two people and then try to take Anj and a Gith. You found because that
I grabbed the Gith. He's in the abandoned wizard's mansion, holding himself up and protecting himself from scrying.
Somebody should. Wait. Can you check the church? I'll check the mansion. That good? Yes, I think that's good.
The mansion's further. I'm faster than you are.
Okay. Then and you'll probably be faster without all of that extra stuff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll go. So, just as a quick recollection, the hideout is warded, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it would be immune to scrying and similar effects.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the Gish, and then fly back to the hideout.
Sounds good.
And yeah, like I'm gonna go ahead and I kind of like
put him in a different room from the Githzerai.
Yeah, that would be bad. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of time to like try and like at least like wrap up some of this stuff and then like hoof it over to the church.
Sounds Yeah, Colin says, first of all, churches of Paylor especially, not exactly my jam. Apparently I'm going to need to figure out how to fill a power vacuum that just appeared, but also not get blasted by ballistas. So I'm going to be a little busy.
And like you see Hong Huzi just you tell me when you need me, boss.
Yeah, sounds like whatever you have gotten yourself into, you five, maybe go follow that. This it seems like you're in pretty deep.
Yeah. Good times though. Good times. It's like,
Sure.
it's like Hong just willfully trying to convince himself that this is still a good day. this is good. This is fine. This is fine.
So we're gonna go back to the Church of Baylor. Is there any scene right now, or is everyone just kind of not talking?
Alexander is upset that he doesn't have alcohol, so he's kind of just sitting there.
Aw, did you drink it all?
I mean, monks are known for brewing liquor, so maybe
Paylor monks.
Not Paylor. I was about
Not Paylor monks. Not in this household. Not in this household.
He's just gonna. He's gonna sit and just kind of sit across from Andra, just kind of sit there. He's waiting.
Try and find the sacramental wine.
So I guess nothing until Hong Huzi runs in.
She's gonna look up at Alex. I'm sorry.
4.
And gestures at everything.
Fair enough. He's just gonna kind of, yeah. He's not happy with the situation, but it turned out better than he thought it was gonna turn out. So
that's good. Oh, that's good. I mean, we were running a. I just thought it would have been quieter for longer, but I guess that's not the case when you're trying to overthrow governments.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the inn and I'm gonna get.
We don't think the Badger is up anymore.
well, it's partially up,
I
but
don't know if they're open.
well, I mean, we don't know if the secret room was attacked. I kind
No.
of just didn't want to go there while there were still Gith there.
We did definitely see the ship, though.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is I didn't want to go there
Yeah.
while there were Gith.
Yeah, she's
there
she's
still.
like there was a ship. I don't know if Pam got out or not.
I just look at her when she mentions Pam. I just look at her dead, and you didn't even go and check.
I was kind of.
And I just storm off.
As you storm
were
off,
worried.
you see the trail of blood that came from Anja leading outside.
As you begin to storm off as well, Father Rainier, the head of this church, real quick, Luminos, I believe, yes.
Yes.
A letter arrived for you not a few days ago.
From whom?
Looks at the kind of letter. Lascivious LaSalle?
No. All right, I'll go and open. I'll go back and get the letter and just.
Yeah, you open it and at the beginning it is very flowery, introducing.
I skip the paragraph.
Yeah, no, you skip the first paragraph, the entire first paragraph, and it says, "The Holy Church of Paylor within this kingdom has decreed that the Gith Yankee, while aggressive, are nothing to be concerned about, and all individuals tasked with their destruction, investigation, and hindering to any of their plans here within should return to their designated churches. Lord Lascivious LaSalle."
Oh well. I'll back him. I'll go back him.
Make an insight check, please. So what I will say is, obviously you know this lord. He's a bit above you in the chain of command, right?
Oh yeah.
He is an extremely meticulous and like the first paragraph you skipped, that was all like extremely correct legal and political jargon, right? That he
Yeah.
does in every letter. His seal is upside down in the letter.
That's odd. Folds it up. Sticks in the pocket and still walks off.
Where are you headed?
To the inn.
The Dancing Badger?
Wherever my retinue is.
I'm assuming you left them in the Dancing Badger. Pam at least is the Dancing Badger.
Yeah.
We don't know where Ramsey's at.
Yeah, you don't know where Ramsey is.
Well, did the servant actually send a runner after Pam?
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah. So you headed to the Dancing Badger then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say you get there when Aira is kind of leaving. So you two are at the Dancing Badger right now.
I just give as I see him, I just give him the, and then just walk off to find my retinue.
I mean, at least you found your way here. Do you know where the others are?
Hello.
They're at the Church of Pelor. Okay, cool.
I just give him the thumbs up as I walk up the stairs.
Okay.
Tell me when you find Ramsey.
Oh, I'll find him.
And I walk down to the basement with the gish. Also, I'm just like straight up holding a gish.
Yeah.
As this conversation ensues.
Yeah. So yeah, you go look. You look in Pam's room, Ram's room first. Ramsey, your chef, not there. Looks like they didn't come back after the evening.
Oh,
They haven't
God damn
returned
it.
yet.
They better not be engaged when he comes back.
Pam, you see that there is a dress with the stitching half done that has been thrown on the bed, and Pam is not in the room.
Where's she going?
And then you go look for Sam, and you see that Sam is on the floor, unconscious. Make a medicine check if you like. Sam is not breathing. I rolled death saves.
When he means he rolled death saves, you failed all three.
Him and Halia were the two people who I rolled death saves for behind the screen to see who survived. Halia did fucking fantastic. Sam did not.
Sam!
As you can see, the kind of double slash of the Githyanki blade that you can tell as they apparently sweep this entire place and just took him down.
Right, and so with the medical check, as I definitely know he can't be revived.
Yeah, as you are able to see the enchantment is currently stopped. So you'd think that the necromantic thing is gone right now because his head is still here. You know that at the beginning of the day, his head would have shriveled up and gone away because of whatever effect the Githyanki had done. So you think he could possibly be still revived, but it's also been longer than a minute, so it'd take bigger stuff.
When you say bigger stuff, do you mean as in resurrection?
I think
Right.
Ray's...
So it'd take a raised dead or resurrection.
Resurrection or true resurrection.
or reincarnation if you want to be a legend.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't got a few thousand gold.
Right.
For any of those.
Right.
But still, okay. So I put him on. I fold his arm, put him in his bed, and then I just immediately just go in a batshit crazy mode and try and find Ram and Pam.
That's good. Make investigation check. Like just searching the city.
So I literally go run downstairs and say, "Is anyone there?"
No. It seems abandoned.
Right. Okay. So yeah. Investigation check. The idea of like, for instance, where if I could, where would I find Pam? Like, for instance,
Yeah.
known, habitual things like
Yeah.
shops they would frequent and
Yep,
places
yep.
they
Sounds good. Yeah. You search around, and I will say you hear, like, just from asking around and looking, you know that she was headed towards the keep. People saw her rushing towards the keep with like a note in her hand.
Okay, and nothing of Ram.
Ram, you know that people saw him, and your very talkative friend going to their manor.
Their manor.
Right, so they saw. Rumor has it that Shelley Artibus was seen taking just a commoner back to the Artemis estate. It's quite
Wait,
the
she was-
scandal.
Wait, she was of nobility.
Yes, this is like the third time you've been surprised by this. Shelley Artemis is a very well-known and established noble in the community of Oriel and Malsha.
Right. If he's with the okay, I'm gonna ignore that, and then I'm just gonna go for Pam.
Yeah. We're gonna cut away and cut back to the church. Is there anything else you guys are talking about or doing?
Have I gotten there yet?
We'll say everyone but Luminos is there now.
Okay.
First, why are you guys not at the hideout?
Where's the paladin?
I'm waiting here for something very specific.
Morning, right?
Could you at least, like, say hello, make sure everyone else is alive? That would have been useful. The Gish is at the hideout. The hideout is still perfectly secure. Well, it's still secure. The inn's a little busted up, but the hideout's still secure.
I'm pretty sure you heard me screaming Sam.
I think the paladin's retinue is less than alive. And our friend Elland and the professor were both kidnapped by the Gith. I'm gonna say kidnapped. Also, don't say this name, and I hold up the piece of paper with the name on it. Just refer to her as she who must not be named.
And we're, the last shot of this episode is we see Era holding up this piece of paper, and outside, and we see this name Blackheath, right? And through the window, we can see again this mountain range, and we can see there. So there's again this like kind of mountain range outside of Malsha, and we see this mountain that had that large pulse of energy beforehand. And again, all of you guys can kind of see this. You see the like three mountains immediately next to it start to like the peaks of them crumble as a new burst of necromantic energy pulses out. And that is where we will leave off
Ooh.
for today.
Lord Almighty.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
It was. A lot.
Oh man. Alright, dope. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna wrap this up really quick because I'm approaching hour 21 of being awake. So, yes, let's go around the table real quick. Like, you guys will tell us where we can find you in the next week, and how much fun you had and all that great stuff. And we'll go backwards to forwards with Ember.
I'm Ember. I played Alexander. I am gonna be like nowhere for like 2 weeks, so except for here on Monday. That's about it. That's all I got today. I gotta go soon.
Yep. All right. Cool. Omega.
Yes, I'm Omega. I'm on Twitter. I'll be here again on Thursday, running the new level 20 game. Yay!
Level 20, that's insane.
I know.
Who would play in that?
Oh man.
It's called Shadow over Andalus, and it's gonna be great. Come join us then.
Cool. Ash.
Hi, yes, I am Ash Luminos D. That is my handle for Twitter and Twitch. I'm currently playing Hollow Knight on my streams on most weekdays, and it's an interesting game. I've never played it before, never even seen it.
Not enough maps. Sorry.
Yes, I would like to have more maps. Yes, I can get that.
Excellent. And Obadiah.
Okay, yeah, I was Hung Huzi, who was absolutely the filthiest bandit this session, and you can find me on Twitter at Jostadison, and in about 2 hours, jump on twitch.tv/Shinalby to watch me playing a new game, newish. Anyway.
Yay. And Robert.
That's me. I'm Robert the GM. I'm having a lot of fun being the end of a season. So you can find me at the Nakwa Heroes podcast every other Monday. We just released a terrific, funny episode. You can find me. We're going to be doing an interview with that podcast in 4 hours at One Crit Wonders Twitch channel. And then you can find me here again on Thursday as a, what'd you call it, Val? I'll be a Rokleba.
A Rokleba!
If you want to know what that means, tune in Thursday to find out what mess of a 20th level character I did.
Rokleba. Alright. Thank you guys, everyone, and as always, I'm Val.
Ember.
I did Ember first.
Did it, yeah.
Yeah.
I was first, you nerd.
Yeah.
Oh.
No Robs were robbed in the making of this episode.
Okay. You're not intoxicated in real life.
I think it's just.
Anyway.
You don't know that.
It might be heat delirium.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, you guys. So stay tuned. Thursday, we have. First, you will find me on the RPG Lab on Thursday morning, and then Thursday evening, this level 20 game is happening. And then Sunday is Dragonstone. So, yay! That's the stuff that's happening. We're gonna go ahead and give a nice warm little raptor attack raid over to Susanna Grace and Company. So that's what's about to happen. As soon as like I picked it before I started talking. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be on the ball here. And all right, everybody, wave goodbye. Let's go see Susanna. Bye.
Bye.
I should probably have OBS.